I'm saying tomorrow, nobody better not touch Dalvin.
Nah, it's too late. If you don't got the second round pick,
too late, bro.
it's a
You
wrap.
too late.
Yeah.
Don't touch
No,
Dalvin.
Kevin's gonna get that shit off rip.
He's going top 5. Dev. You gotta get top 5.
Kevin's gonna pick that pick off rip, son.
Yeah, you gotta get a top 5 pick, bro, to get Dalvin.
I think first round, everybody should pick for their team.
Good job.
Pick a player on their
What you
team
mean?
for the first round.
Hell no.
So first round.
Hell no, bro. Hell no.
You got knocked the fuck out, man.
Yeah, I'm in go mode. Go. Yeah, I'm in go.
Hi there. What's up, guys? Welcome to a new episode of the OSA Out of Shape Allstars, episode 21.
1.
I mean, 71 overall.
71 overall. Now we got the whole crew here. Drew is in the building. You might not see him out there. Go, Drew.
Boom.
Drew's right there. So we good. Everybody is here for this new episode brought to you by Culture Capsule and sponsored by Don's LLC. This is going to be a fun episode because we got football back, but we're not starting there. We're going to kick off the open run. They here. We're kicking off the open run. Where are we going? Let's go baseball. What's going on in baseball? Let's get that out the way. Get baseball out the way.
Boy, Pete hit his 100th home run today.
Who did?
The Mets are booing their own team. I mean, this was a little last
They're
week.
still
But
booing?
they're trying to be the Yankees. They're thumbs down in their teams. We did this last week though, no?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did
That's
do
why
it last week. I thought we missed it. I'm sorry.
Are they still doing it?
Oh, the Mets. Speaking of the Mets GM got arrested for a DUI.
Wow.
Who? Brody Stevens or whatever his name is?
The GM.
Those shorts on the
They
back
wrote
door.
his name down.
Whoa.
That's funny. That ain't the guy that was.
Scott.
That ain't the guy that was
Jack
talking
Scott.
shit on social media. Is it? That's not the guy that was talking shit on social media, right? Or is that the owner who was talking shit about them?
It was the owner who was talking shit.
When I open my eyes,
But
Hello,
the
Fresh.
Mets GM definitely got caught with a DUI.
I mean,
I think
he's human.
But he got asked to step down. Somebody's taking his place in the interim, but he got caught with a DUI. And speaking of executives, because this happened after we filmed, and cover it, the president of the National stepped down because of the vaccine mandate.
Right. Yeah.
He said, "Fuck this job.
That's crazy.
Y'all forcing me to take this shot, so I'm a holler."
To leave a
Dead-ass
job of
dick
that
on national.
magnitude and that salary, because I know he's getting bread.
Yeah, he's definitely getting paid.
Yeah, to not have to take the vaccination is crazy for him to step down. He must got some bread sitting. He must have took that money.
I want to say because it was the Astros and the Nationals that took that mandate, basically saying everybody has to get it. Those are the two teams in baseball that said everyone had to get it. So I guess he'll be looking for a job with a team that definitely won't be mandating it.
Well, if you, from what I've been seeing on the news, if you play for a team that's in like in New York or like Silicon
San Francisco.
Valley, San Francisco, then
Very liberal cities.
Yeah, but you have to get
consider
in order for, players have to get it in order to play, because in those places it's mandated that you be vaccinated in order to work. So if you're playing for a sports organization in those cities, you are too mandated to get the vaccination if you want to play. So that's across the board. That's football, that's basketball, that's baseball, that's soccer. If you're in these cities, you got to follow the state.
Indoors, because
right,
they're good.
Right, for the indoor sports and stuff like that. So if you're in these cities, you gotta follow that mandate. So
what is Brooklyn Nets gonna do about Kyrie then?
Oh yeah, he wasn't jacking the vaccine, so I don't know.
That's a little funny.
Yeah, so it's gonna be
something when we get there we're gonna have to talk about. But yeah, at first he wasn't really a fan of it, but maybe his stance on it has changed with some time, even though it hasn't been that much time, but with time.
But then again, it becomes a what you do type of situation. Is like, okay, because with that you can play like players that come from a different city that's unvaxxed, they can play in your city. But if you in the city, you can't play. So
it sounds just so stupid. It's so dumb. It's so dumb.
So,
I just
like,
don't understand.
Like
I know there's a separation between like, you know, state by state and all that other.
Right.
It's so
fucking
dumb. Exactly. As an organization, though, like just like if you're the MLB, if you're the NFL, if you're the NHL, if you're the fucking WNBA, if you're the NBA, I don't give a fuck who you are. The MLS doesn't matter. Premier League, Bundesliga, who gives a shit? Make a fucking statement as the commissioner or the multiple commissioners that you have. Make a fucking statement. Either you do this or you don't, and that's it. Like either you want them to be vaccinated or you don't let one team go. Oh well, we're going to be the only team that's going to be fully vaccinated. We're not going to enforce up. Like there needs to be like a mandate for
across the league, right? Across
the league. Stop making it like just in New York. You got like who gives a fuck? Like again and again, if these players don't want to play in the league anymore, then if it comes down to a side that they don't agree with, and I get it, it's not you know, listen, man.
But they
I don't want to get into it too much, but it's like
they haven't complied.
Religious,
of course. So if you're a player who, you know, let's say there is a league mandate, right, and they're like, hey, we're like, no more, like everyone needs to get vaccinated, and a player goes, well, that's bullshit. Then they go, okay, well then there's the door. You know what I mean? Like, because at the end of the day, they're fucking paying you, and like I get it, it's your body, your choice. Look, bro, we just talked off air about a group of comedians out in LA who, you know, did some coke and 2 of them passed and 1 of them's in critical condition. So it's my body, my choice when the third one died?
It was 3 died and 1's in critical.
No, 2 died and 1 was in critical. Was what I was under the impression.
It was 4.
2 dudes and 1 chick.
It was two of them.
Doesn't matter. So it's like, and again, if you're the type of people, and again, it's, you know, God rest their souls, but it's like, they chose to put that in their body, but if they're also the same people that are like out there going, well, you know, I'm not going to get the vaccine. It's like, well,
I mean, but we can't.
You're adjusting cocaine with fentanyl. No, I know, I understand that, but the state of Texas doesn't seem to care either. So you know, you know what I mean. So it's like,
Florida, or
Florida. So you know what I mean, like
Georgia.
That's. So I was more talking about the abortion. Law.
Right.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Again,
don't,
you know what I me, don't inject me with anything, but also like don't get rid of baby. My body, my choice. Up until it's talk about, yeah, exactly, a baby. But you know, I mean, that's the deal. It's like, look, like it's not mandated by my company, but it was recommended. I fucking did it because I wanted to get my life back together. You know what I mean? Like, if it was mandated for my company, if I didn't want it, then it's my choice to not want it and then go fucking leave my company.
Well,
you know what I mean, like
again, they've allowed
try your luck in the CFL.
Health exemptions as well as religious exemptions.
Of course, and that's fine.
So,
and if that's what you're gonna do, but I'm saying league-wide,
organizations,
everyone needs to be on the same team.
You tell these companies, these organizations,
and then try your luck, in the CFL.
But also,
listen, if people with names take that stance, they'll, well, not in football. Football, they'll the football league, but in basketball,
there's talent right down the street.
I'm saying people in basketball with names hold more weight. They could make NBA.
They could, sure, and they'll do it. But eventually, those guys will get old. They'll retire, and then there's a whole new league.
Yeah, it's a whole bunch of young players.
Listen, there are people who like, look, if you think, well, I don't care what you do for a living. I don't care if you're a football player. I don't care if you're a fucking stockbroker. I don't care if you're a school teacher. I don't care if you're a doctor. There are younger people that are eventually going to take your place. If you think that you're irreplaceable, you're fucking not. They will replace you. Regardless.
Yeah, that's
cheaper. So just fucking take shit, eat shit, and fucking make your money.
That's true. But like I said, when it comes to basketball,
same deal, but again, eventually those boys will retire.
I mean, at some point, but they're not putting butts in the seats like a LeBron will do.
No, of course not.
Somebody of LeBron or Giannis was to have.
Okay, but we're talking about LeBron. Let's say LeBron takes a whole squad with him. Let's say he takes about 30 some odd players with him, right? But and let's say Steph Curry's and his squad stays, right? So Trae Young will stay, Steph Curry, whatever it might be. But LeBron goes and does his own thing, bro. At this point, it's like this is big three. this Big Three basketball.
I'm not gonna hold you.
We watching. Like, yeah, we're gonna fill the stands, but eventually LeBron's gonna retire anyway. He's got what, 3 more years left in the tank, if that.
But I'm not gonna hold you. LeBron wants to do something like that. 80% of the league is going with him, and that's when the NBA would die.
True. But eventually.
No, but I guess your point. Eventually, eventually, down the line, they'll reconcile and say, they'll hug it out. But I'm just saying that's the only sport where the players have the power to actually make the owners and the league, think about it before they do it.
Right.
Because football, again,
it's too many moving pieces in the other sports, whereas their spacing is in basketball. One person determines a game, one person determines a team. Whereas in these other sports, it's a lot more moving parts to determine the success of a team. So that's why basketball players are able to have more of a voice than any other sports. But we were talking about baseball. What's going on with the Yankees? What's going on with the Mets? Let's get out.
Yankees had a little hiccup. We had a little hiccup. We got a little hiccup.
I want to say Cole became the 9th person to strike out 15 people in the game last week.
Mm-hmm.
But then
he left today's game early.
Yeah.
You said what, Ed?
Yeah, he heard what Kev just said. He left today's game early. Left hamstring. I think I saw. Is that what that said?
That was a hand injury.
Yeah, they don't know yet because he played it off real smooth. Like he just pointed for them to take him out. He walked off with no hinge or no giddy up in his step, nothing. He just walked off.
John, what I'm seeing is left hamstring tightness. Hamstring tightness. Hamstring.
I don't know why they said I got the notification for hand, but
exactly. They don't fucking know yet.
Yeah, they don't know. He'll be fine. Hopefully he'll be all right. If the playoffs were to end today, we're in the wild card game. So
in the wild card currently, correct?
That's cool. I'll roll this blue in another game. Back to what me and Kev said, we do not want to roll this throwing that last strikeout that we need because clearly he's going through some stuff.
Right.
I don't know if it's mental. I don't know what it is, but
And the Blue Jays just beat us again. So
Dorian was just at that game. Dorian was just at that game.
I mean, how many games do we even have left? I mean, at this point,
I think
it's gonna take a major collapse.
I think there's 19 or maybe 21 games left.
Yeah, there needs to be a major collapse in order for the Yankees to be rolled out of the playoffs. Hold on.
How many games are they leading in the wild card in the AL?
Just by half a game.
Yeah.
Against Boston, they half a game above Boston. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's a little nerve-wracking, bro.
We'll be okay, I think. I think they'll still make it. But I want to shout out because, what's going on with the Mets, DQ? We'll do the Mets, but I do want to.
I'm not sure if the game's over now, but there will be, I believe, 2 games back if they win tonight. And Pete hit his 100th career home run tonight, which seemed fairly quick to me. It was insane. I'm still the whole booing thing. I'm not too pissed off about it, but I feel that maybe the booing can help them a little bit. Play fucking better.
21 games the Yankees have left, so I would imagine everybody's got 21 to 22 games left.
Yeah. And you said where the Mets stand? Where the Mets stand in regards to the playoffs?
they're 2 games back now. I think.
Wild card.
I tried my phone. I don't
have the wild card. Yeah, they're definitely not 2 games.
No, for the NL East.
So they're definitely not 2 games out of that NL.
No, they are. They're 2 games back.
If
they win tonight, they're 2 games back, I think.
Boy, they are 4 games back.
Woo! Close enough, whatever.
I was gonna say because I just saw it. I just saw it.
And we're going into a Subway Series this weekend.
Oh yeah!
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
So that's easy wins for us.
Well, I was gonna say, I know the Blue Jays is playing the Yankees. Vladdy became the youngest Blue Jay to hit his 40th home run. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is the youngest.
You know what that is?
Blue Jay.
You know what that is?
40th home run.
That's that Plátano power, baby.
Plátano.
So again, and it'll be tough for the Mets to catch up to get to that wild card spot because the goddamn NL West is on fire. So if the season was to end today, currently as it stands, the standings in the NL West, Dodgers 88 wins to 50 losses. Sorry, the Giants 88 wins to 50 losses. So odds are it's going to be between either the Dodgers or the San Francisco 49ers, San Francisco Giants to take the NL West. But even though the San Diego Padres are 14 and a half games out, they are still locking up that second wild card spot. Teams that they have to worry about: Cincinnati, maybe Philadelphia, to lock that up. But it looks like, again, if the season were to end today, you'd have 3 NL West teams making it to the playoffs.
And just a fun fact, I guess, on 9/11, the 20th anniversary, the Yankees and Mets will be playing each other in Citi Field. So that's going to be a big game.
How we see
do you think they're going to rock NYPD, FDNY stuff?
I think they will. I think they're going to go all out.
Man, I think matches.
Damn, son. I can't believe it's been 20 years.
And how many games is this?
Series 3.
Three-game series.
So Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
How we got this going?
It's a sweep.
On the Mets side, nigga. That's
Hold on.
Honestly,
I got the Yankees winning 2 out of the 3 games. Because for whatever reason, like the Mets have had our number this year too.
They could get one.
Shout out to Julia Reinches. She owed me tickets to a game, so I'll actually be at the Sunday game.
Shout out to who?
What's up?
Julia Reinches.
I know her.
That's what's up.
That's what's up.
Does she listen to this show?
You don't know this person. You maybe met her once. And
I'm asking, how do you know her?
You said you met her, but you don't know her. You
guys close?
Yeah.
Friends, but friends.
No.
Nah.
Oh, okay. All right.
She let hobos hit. But
oh my.
Can't know what I'm talking about. Right? Hey, Drew, how you got the series going? Subway series.
Nah, it's 2-1 Yankees. 2-1.
2-1 Yankees. Ed, how you got the series going?
I've been trying to look up who's gonna throw. Oh, I had it. Fuck me.
I don't even know yet. The only thing I'm mad about is, bro, I'm not getting home till like 2 a.m. because I gotta go from up here all the way to Queens.
Yes, it's not out yet. Honestly, take an Uber, dog. Don't even go home.
You know how much that Uber gonna be?
Uber to Queens, bro?
No, I think I'm gonna drive
from Mamaroneck to Queens. Oh shit, that's where I live. Don't come find me and kill me. No. I'm saying take the train down to probably, I don't know. I would say
remember, shit's a little fucked up in the city, and since the after effects, them Ubers is taxing.
I guess
taxing hard.
Taxing.
Yo, how the subways looking down there?
Me?
The
I've seen it's looking bad, but
6 just started running today.
Well, since Johnny just said it, obviously the Northeast was impacted by the remains of Hurricane Ida. I'm assuming that's what that was. Nobody really expected what happened, but there were a lot of areas.
Tropical storm up by us, so that's basically what we got.
There was towns and cities affected. No more than I think my town. Again, I just said Mamaroneck.
Yeah, Mamaroneck got
people
hit.
In the town of Mamaroneck got people lost everything. I used to record it with a nice brick wall behind me. That apartment was completely submerged underwater, and that entire block is now. And like everyone's gone. All of my neighbors lost everything.
Look at Guy, boy. Look at Guy. He moved like that motherfucker, like. Cause y'all niggas in the basement and shit.
That's what we keep saying, man.
Let me get my man's out of here. See?
Yeah.
Won't he do it?
I got out.
Donda. That's why.
Stop it.
That's what happened. That's why Donda came out. That's what happened.
Yeah. Thank Kanye for me moving out of my apartment.
Exactly. Thank Kanye. He made a way. DQ, how do you see the series going? Subway series. All bias aside.
As much as I want to be like biased and say I'm gonna go 2-1 Mets.
2-1 Mets.
I have 2-1 Yankees at this point because I don't know who's pitching.
John.
Yeah, I don't think we can figure out the rotation.
I'll say that.
I'm gonna take Yankees 2 or 3, but it really depends on who's pitching this weekend. because
Yeah, well, Garrett Cole being out, I'm assuming he won't even. If he's gonna pitch, he just pitched today, right?
Yo,
Today's
please,
Tuesday,
God, I
Wednesday,
don't want
Thursday,
to go
Friday,
see
Saturday.
a Henny pitch.
He might
game, bro.
He might pitch on Sunday. We might have Garrett Cole on Sunday, maybe if he's healthy.
Nah, I think safe bet is drive to White Plains, then train down. At least I can drive the rest of the way.
You're gonna want to drive from White Plains back home after the game?
Yeah, whatever.
That's not bad.
Bro, better than being on the train, bro. Like, at least when I'm in the city, I get to White Plains in a half an hour instead of being on the train from the city for an hour and 45 minutes.
Yeah.
If anything, you can take the.
Yo, Kev, why don't you just fucking move, dog?
I am, but I have a grandmother to take care of.
You got priorities. You got priorities.
All right. Yeah, I do not miss it up there. I mean, I missed it up there when I was a kid. I do not miss it up there as an adult.
It's okay. Yeah. If I could burn this whole town down, I would.
Whoa.
If you could burn, hey, shouts to the King Corners. Yo. Be on the lookout for a black man wearing a hat with an upside down dollar symbol on it.
Y'all don't know, Big Brother be listening, man. You gotta stop playing.
Come on, burning.
No, but yo, speaking of that though, this a little sidebar. Sabrina showed me the other day. This young girl, she put on her class picture. You know, everybody put their little words of encouragement under the picture. So she put The Office season 2, episode so and so, and a time to watch. And then at that time, it said it's Michael Cal saying, not Michael Cal, but
Michael Scott.
Michael Scott. Michael Cal is from My Wife and Kids, but Michael Scott saying like, I should burn this whole building down. Like, so that was her.
No.
Yeah. So like,
that's creative.
Yo, it's mad creative. You go to the episode at that time. It's Michael talking. He did something. It was the episode when he had to get the insurance.
I remember that.
And at that point, he said, "I should burn this whole building down." But that was her. Like, she had that as her like words of encouragement or whatever. Going away.
That's creative.
That shit was funny as hell. But anything else pressing in MLB that we need to discuss?
Nah, man, can't wait for the playoffs to start. We'll see who's crowned champion, the real champion, because the Dodgers, that shit didn't count.
All right, so that's MLB. We're gonna jump into NBA. It's not much going on, but the jump is back. Since we're jumping in the NBA, the jump is back.
Is it?
Yeah, but
really?
there's no Rachel Nichols though. It's Richard Jefferson. Richard Jefferson is now the host of the jump.
I thought they canceled the jump.
Classic patriarchy. You replace a woman with a man.
Richard Jefferson.
They replaced a white woman with a black man, so it works for their diversity.
Honestly, if Richard Jefferson also played for both sides of the field, I think it would have been a perfect time.
And again, he was already on the jump.
Yeah, he was. He was.
But he does have 2 women co-hosts. So. No, they try.
Lika Andrews?
No, it's I don't know these ladies' names, to be honest. I ain't gonna. It ain't Mika though.
They probably some up and coming ESPN.
It's people that we seen on like PTI and part of like on the other shows
around the
horn and stuff like it's.
Remember when ESPN used to be fun to watch?
I mean, sometimes.
So what happened, Ed?
Oh boy! Oh boy!
Mouse came.
Yo, I'm sorry. Listen, I do not stand for what Johnny just said. I know I made the Mickey Mouse voice, but I love Disney. I love Disney. I love everything about them.
And don't want no problem.
No. Listen.
Please keep creating great content.
I love Disney, but they respect the authority of the mouse. You know how Carmen said, "Respect my authority." Everyone respects Disney. Mickey holds it down.
So they really own everything. Like, I logged into our fantasy app and I got an alert from my Disney Plus that said, "Did you just log in?"
Yeah.
I did that shit. Yeah. Well,
the mouse connects everything, man. So yeah, the jump continues.
I'm about to say no. About to get myself locked out of my own shit.
You go to log back in and shit. Now you can't get in. You done locked yourself out. But yeah, Richard Jefferson is now the host of the jump. Also in the NBA, Paul Millsap now with the Nets.
Also,
and
Marcus Aldridge.
Marcus Aldridge is back. He passed the physical because he left. He retired early. Remember, he had the heart issues.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's really the X-Men versus the Avengers because the Lakers went and got DeAndre Jordan. So at this point, it's just the Avengers.
Right, they released where they traded DeAndre Jordan. Jaleel Okafor, and that so cool Diombo and a second round pick and some cash for DeAndre.
They released Jaleel too?
No, Jaleel is with the team. Jaleel is with the Nets now, but they got LaMarcus now back, and they got Paul Millsap. So the Nets are trying to gear up. Like I stated earlier, the unvaxxed player shit.
The only person I like is Paul Millsap.
So
that whole thing.
Oh, one more thing. It came out, I think it was last week, but it came out AD blamed Dennis Schroeder.
Yeah.
He said Schroeder wasn't really feeding him in the right spots.
Right.
Wasn't there. So basically.
So what you're saying to me is that AD is primed and ready to take over for LeBron when LeBron finally retires.
He got Rondo. He got
the
Rondo
finger at everybody else.
Right.
That's the scapegoat. Always got to point the finger at somebody else. It's not my fault. It's his fault.
He's learning.
I get it. Pass the torch.
Yeah, young Padawan. He's picking up.
Yeah.
Picking up where LeBron left off.
What was watch the crown? Let's hand the crown over now.
Exactly. Learn you must. But also, NBA released a new unvaxxed protocol. So we did discuss the cities that for players that might not be able to play due to being unvaxxed. But NBA also have new or updated that unvaxxed protocol. So if you're unvaxxed, you will be separated in the locker room. So they will have a vax and non-vax section in the locker rooms, well as
son. See how the division is. See how
also
how they quick to divide us like that. Just also vax here, unvax here. Look at the division.
Also, it's probably only gonna be like two niggas in that fucking unvaxxed room.
Team buses and flights will be separated. So unvaxxed players will be on a Spirit
flight.
Getting
private jets.
They ain't get no private. They on Spirit. They on Spirit.
Not Spirit. Delta.
Yeah, it's gonna be like the movie Major League when the owner was trying to get rid of them. So she was like, "Oh, cold showers, like broken down bus, like getting there. Like that's what it's gonna be for the unvaxxed players. It's gonna be hilarious.
No, but it's like it won't be the private. It'll be like domestic flights for unvaxxed players. But they will be separated. They'll get on the team bus, but they'll be separated. They probably have them in the back of the bus or some goofy shit, or have like a veil separating the vax and non-vax players. There should be no communication amongst each other at the stadium. On the stadium, at the stadium, like so.
So then, what happens when they play?
Yes,
they will.
Exactly.
But they have to get once they get tested and they come back with a negative test, then they can function. But they will be tested every day that they on at the stadium and stuff, or doing any type of sports related activity. They will be tested every day, and definitely before every game. So
this shit is so fucking annoying, dog.
But again, administrative staff has to be vaxxed throughout the league. Referees have to be vaxxed in order to.
Oh yeah, they ain't trying to lose their jobs.
Yeah, so
talk about people that don't matter.
It was out on that year. Ain't trying to lose that.
So yeah, they all have to be vaxxed, administrative and refs. All people working at the stadiums have to be vaxxed.
Listen, if I'm the refs, fuck that shit. Y'all can get the replacement of the refs and see how that works for y'all. You see how it worked for that.
We had that season. Remember the season?
I will be a replacement referee. I have no problem.
You'll see how long.
Remember the lockout?
Oh yeah.
I'll be
Let me watch my Magic, son.
Yeah.
So yeah. Play the games with the refs. Think like the refs ain't important.
Remember when the NFL had the replacement refs and it was that like Hail Mary in the end zone?
Yeah.
And the one ref was like this and then the other way went like that. It's like, like the fuck?
Yeah, so yeah. The refs got juice too, don't they?
So, and I would call I would be Enrico Palazzo from The Naked Gun. Like I'd just be like vibing with like everything, just dancing. Like I'll call it everything. Dog. I wouldn't care, son.
It's gonna be an interesting season.
The fans boo me. I'd be like this. I'd be like
doing the
what's up? Hey,
the Hulk Hogan
louder,
doing the Hulk Hogan and shit.
That's what you got.
Yeah, so the NBA is coming down with they especially for the unvax players and staff and administration. They ain't playing with you, man. They making it tough.
I am not for the division of this population. They're dividing and conquering.
It's too late. It's already happened, even before COVID. But if you want to think it was just COVID.
Can you be trans-vaxxed? Like
I identified as a. Right, what if you identify as a vax?
Exactly.
What if you identify as a vax?
Exactly.
I understand this, but this topic would get us canceled.
I'm just saying, like, you could be trans-vaxxed, John. You could be trans-vaxxed, John. That won't get us canceled. All I'm saying, we are accepting of everybody, except the trans-vax like Johnny. All right. All right, what else going on in the NBA? Nothing else really in the NBA right now.
Ain't nothing right. So besides those moves,
yeah. Other than that, ain't nothing really else going on in the NBA.
Trae Young.
Are we finally
debuts? I think debuted already, or they going to debut within like next week or something.
DQ like our insider at Nike.
Oh, Trae Young also said, "Can we now say Drake is better than Jay?"
He got a lot of negative feedback, so he had to apologize.
Did he pull it down?
How old is Trae Young?
Like 22 or some shit.
Yeah, that's his vibe.
I give him a pass. You 22. You don't know. Give him a pass.
Hard knock life, a gift and a curse.
He wasn't born yet.
He was on my word.
Right, that's why you shouldn't talk.
Yeah, bro.
Can't talk about shit you don't know.
Son,
but
he knew about Drake. So
I don't know.
He knows that nigga.
Right. But he got like John said, he got they chopped his ass.
I guarantee you, Trae Young
on social media.
How old is Trae Young? Hold on, time out.
22. It's like 22.
I guarantee you, Trae Young
21,
thinks The Rock.
22.
I guarantee you, Trae Young thinks The Rock is an actor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Trae Young has never seen like that's so like, yeah, you gotta give him a pass, son.
Give him a pass. Drake is his Jay-Z.
And he think Lil Baby is Nas and shit.
No, but you get what I mean.
Come on,
like,
at least
he
J.
only knows the second part of everybody's career.
No, not. What's the other young nigga that everybody love? Always in trouble and shit.
Young boy
and shit. NBA young boy and shit is fucking Eminem to these young niggas and shit. The Gen Z and shit. Yo, Gen Z low key slow as fuck though. Like keep it a buck.
Low key.
Yeah, they low key slow as hell.
Low key.
High key slow as hell.
Yeah.
High key slow as hell. The Gen Zs, they off. But
I be seeing mad Gen Zs fucking rocking like Nirvana sweaters, and I'm like, yo, do you even know who the fuck that is?
Nope, they look cool.
They look
Gen
cool.
Z is apparently more depressed and isolated and
good.
Y'all did y'all know that Oscar De La Hoya was supposed to be fighting, right? And
then he backed out. Yeah,
he got COVID. He was supposed to be
fighting. He ain't catch COVID, son. He ain't catch COVID.
He was supposed to be fighting former UFC fighter.
He ain't catch COVID.
Belfort.
But
now Evander Holyfield is going to be fighting.
Have y'all seen Oscar De La Hoya lately? You remember when he was calling everybody baby on that broadcast?
Yeah, mad friendly, too friendly.
And they go hide.
Oscar, look, for a long time, Oscar was my favorite boxer for a very, very long time. He was smoking
with Snoop Dogg and shit. Like he was up there getting high.
Yeah, but Oscar did not catch COVID. Oscar looks bloated and definitely is not in shape and did not want to fight.
He caught cocaine, not COVID.
He got Reggie'itis.
Right.
You know what I mean, he was like, "Oh, nah, I'm not playing. Nah, I'm not fighting."
But again, Belfort and Evander Holyfield, OG, Evander, one of the legends, getting back in the ring. Who y'all got on that fight? Victor Belfort, former UFC fighter, known to be a slugger, versus the former champ,
Evander Holyfield. They really fight? It's the weight class.
Yeah, Holyfield versus belt for it. I'm pretty sure.
Did his ear ever heal?
It healed. It just didn't.
It didn't
grow back.
Yeah, it didn't right. Yeah,
how does it grow back?
I don't know, bro. I mean, I don't know.
Cartilage doesn't grow back.
You can't like grow like you couldn't take like a piece of his ass cheek out and put it up there to have like a normal
ear.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Nah, he just got like it should look like a cliff note.
Like the Batman symbols when
at like this point with all types of experiments, I'm surprised they inject him with something.
That's what I'm saying. They take nothing out of his rib or some shit. Take some fake cartilage or whatever.
Shot that shit in his ear.
Oh yeah, some stem cells and shit help it grow back.
Nah, we can't do stem cells. Whatever happened to stem cells? All right, this is a different podcast, but.
All right, but yeah,
stem cells still there.
Whatever happened to stem cell research, man? I was used to be like a huge ass debate, and then they were like, "No, don't do it. Do it."
After that South Park episode, they
definitely not doing it in Texas.
Right.
Definitely not doing it there.
But
after the South Park episode disappeared, I guess.
Anything else? Because I want to get into.
No, I want to get into what we came here
one last
for.
thing. One last thing. John. It's not. Oh, we talking about fighting, so it's perfect. Did you hear about the 18-year-old boxer who died in the boxing ring? Right, she got knocked out, and then she died.
Also, I have another one too. DQ, I want you to have to help us out on this.
What she got?
No, I did not hear about that.
She got a bad head or something. She got hit in the head, or
she got
hit in the back of the head or something.
No, she got. I seen the footage. Like it was there was exchanging. She was moving. She got hit. And like she was stunned, but like you knew like it was like tell the girl like not to hit her no more. So she got hit. It's like she didn't fall. She just stood there. Like, she stood
and the girl popped her.
No. She hit her, and she stunned her. And then like the ref thing, like you knew she was stunned, broke it up. And then it was like I think it happened in like the 4th round. And it's just like she just stood there. She was stuck. And then she started to look like she started to see standing up.
Wow.
And then she went down.
Holy shit.
Damn. And she passed?
Yeah, she after that she was in a coma for 6 days.
Damn.
And she passed away. But before that fight, she had got knocked out in her previous fight a couple of months ago. And I think her brain didn't fully probably heal away. And then she got to another fight.
Yeah, there's no real healing from a hit to a head. It's fucked up, man. Dark turn, John. But
I think
I'm gonna keep it.
No, for quick thing, I would say is I think they should have been fighting with headgear on. I think they should have the headgear. Maybe that could have prevented the severity. But in these other countries, the boxers start out young.
Right.
And from what I've seen, I don't think she was 100% ready. Like she was still learning. Like it was still learning. So I don't think she was ready to do like a real fight with no protection. Right. But I think the protection would somewhat help her.
Right.
But
I hate to keep it dark, but DQ, maybe you can help us. Maybe you have a little bit more information. I don't remember her as a wrestler, but Daphne Unger, former WCW champion, former WCW, former TNA.
You said Daphne?
Daphne Unger, yeah.
Is it Daphne, the old Daphne, like WCW Daphne?
WCW Daphne, yeah. Her birth name was Shannon Claire Spirelli. But on August 30th, she was on Instagram Live, where she looked in a erratic state. And there was what people thought they saw a gun, where she was just basically just spilling her guts out, telling everybody to check her for CTE, that she doesn't want to do it, and she doesn't want to do it in front of her dog. I couldn't watch it as much as I thought I could. I thought I could handle it. But there was moments where you could see that her phone kept falling, so she kept picking it up. And when you realize that the reason why her phone kept falling was because it was buzzing, because current and former wrestling entertainers, is I guess you would put them under the umbrella. You could see it in the comments, them saying like, "Hey, answer your phone." Like,
right.
So it was terrible. You got to see, yeah, exactly. Like, we're trying to call you. So like the buzzing and why her phone kept dropping was because they were really calling her. It was later announced that on September 1st they found her dead in her apartment. So obviously CTE is a real thing. I think people really should start to consider it, and how people have talked about now you got WWE and AEW going back and forth about how the guys on the roster are treated. It's like, yeah, like it's not. This isn't your father's wrestling. Obviously, I think they care a little bit more these days. But these are things that you're not paying attention to. And,
that's why AEW, like they don't work as many days as WWE does, and they get technically paid more for the amount of days they actually wrestling. They only wrestle probably a few days out the week. WWE they wrestle like 5 days out the week.
Right.
Or probably sometimes 6.
Now I don't watch professional wrestling, but I have noticed that it seems like a lot of the legends are moving over to AEW. Like I see a lot of like big names going over to.
CM Punk came out of retirement.
I'm say AEW is what's hot right now. AEW is hot. They're doing their thing.
Freaking CM Punk came back. Freaking Adam Cole was on AEW now. Daniel Bryan Danielson.
Yeah, Bryan Danielson.
That shit was
confusing, but yeah, his real name, Bryan Danielson.
And you ready? Here comes the best segue you've probably ever heard in your entire life. Do you know who owns AEW?
Who owns AEW?
Who owns the Jaguars?
Danny Khan. Do you know who Danny Khan is?
Who is Danny Khan?
The fucking son of the owner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Who is the
Jacksonville Jaguars?
Who's the Jacksonville Jaguars?
The NFL franchise that just drafted Trevor Lawrence.
Who is Trevor Lawrence?
Some white kid with really long hair.
All right, but we're gonna move into the NFL, man. It's finally
what we came here
time.
for.
It's finally time, man.
We can say this 2 more times. We're only allowed to say this 2 more times, guys.
I think this is our last time saying.
No, we could say it when we actually talk about the games that.
Oh well, yeah.
So
this would be the last time.
It's the last time.
Second to last time we can say football's back.
And it is back, man. Now, preseason is done.
Thank God.
Regular season.
Jets went undefeated.
Jets undefeated in the preseason, man.
That's right.
Tyrod Taylor is named the starter for the Houston Texans.
Because I have 23 reasons why Deshaun Watson won't be playing.
Give me 2. Top 3. Give me your top 3.
23 reasons.
I know you got 23 reasons why he wouldn't.
You want 3?
Give me your top 3 reasons why he's not playing.
He 3 out of the 23 cases that he has.
So do you know their names? I was about to say
no,
Sarah something.
That's 20.
Say their names.
Right. Say their names.
Say their names. Oh man, that's terrible. That's terrible.
Guys, stop.
Yes, he has 23 cases of like
23 cases. Yeah, 23 cases. Yeah.
So Tyrod, the position filler and the
bridge
placeholder, the bridge.
Yeah, the bridge. Tyrod, the bridge Taylor
is taking over.
Who's
Drew?
Who's the third option? Hold on, I got
Drew
right
should
here.
be extremely happy. Baltimore Ravens signed Le'Veon Bell to the practice squad.
Le'Veon Bell to the practice squad, which means eventually he's going to move up because obviously the injury to J.K. Dobbins, but Justice Hill is now out for the year as well.
Yep. Yeah. That running back core over there is dying.
Yeah. So what the Ravens? Hey, how about this? You know what? Take that, Drew. Can you name who's the other backup behind Gus Edwards?
Gus Edwards, Le'Veon. You just said.
No, there's a guy that's there already.
I mean, I honestly,
I don't even need to look at this list. Traquan Williams.
Okay, whatever. You're
a Ravens fan.
Okay, I don't know the fucking people. I don't know the roster, nigga.
This is why you lose at fantasy.
Drew,
I don't give a fuck.
So Drew, with Le'Veon now being on the team, he's now in the practice squad. Can you see Le'Veon being a true running back one and contributor for Baltimore Ravens?
He's not gonna be the one. Gus is gonna be the one. Fucking Le'Veon's gonna be the backup. Le'Veon's not the number one no more. He doesn't have it no more. He's just like he was in Kansas City. He wasn't.
Well, let he tell it in Kansas City he didn't get the tech. It was so
whatever.
So this is his true opportunity to show what he got. He got to take on. All
right, let's see if we get the.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Like, he played for the New York Jets with Adam Gase, who did not even utilize him. Then he went to Kansas City, a team that basically doesn't run the football hardly ever. They were really trying to promote Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And honestly, I think Andy Reid just got him just to get him. It didn't matter. And even when he did have the opportunities to use Le'Veon Bell, he didn't. But now you have a fast-paced offense that loves to run the football. Yeah, Gus Edwards he's a sturdy running back, but he's not reliable. You're talking about a Baltimore Ravens team who has a who are anemic when it comes to catching the football, unless your name is Mark Andrews.
Yep.
Hollywood Browns has his drop, so why not sign one of the most versatile running backs that can catch the football as a wide receiver and run the ball as a running back? I think Le'Veon Bell can definitely resurge his career. Is that going to make it?
I did not say he would. I didn't.
Yeah, but I wouldn't necessarily call him a 2. I think he could easily take that job from Gus Edwards if given the opportunities.
But just remember, before Le'Veon, there's 2 running backs ahead of him.
There's 1 running back ahead of him.
There's 2 ahead, Lamar and Gus Edwards.
Oh yeah, you're right. Lamar. They are saying that Lamar, they're trying to get Lamar not to run as much this year, but that's not.
He's gonna run.
Chance.
Yeah.
He's gonna run.
Chance.
Don't fix was not broke, man.
Well, it's clearly broke. They only won 1 playoff series.
Also, your tight end
need more weapons.
Just re-up Drew.
Four-year deal. I'm happy about that. Mark Andrews.
4-year deal. Top 5 tight end in the league.
Hey, Drew, can you name 2 tight ends on the Jets currently?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Can you? I just
told you. I don't know. I don't know.
The Jets traded Herwan a couple of weeks ago.
So speaking of which, because I wanted him to say Chris Herndon. That's okay, Drew. I wanted him to say Chris Herndon.
He in Minnesota now.
Speaking of Chris Herndon, speaking of Chris Herndon, there was an injury to Dev, who went down on the Vikings.
Irv Smith.
See, thank you. At least somebody knows his tight ends. So yeah, with the injury to Irv Smith, Chris Herndon goes to the Minnesota Vikings for a 4th round pick, I believe.
It was definitely a draft pick. I just don't recall the pick, but it was
shout out Joey D. Obviously constantly making deals. He did some real trickery shit. This is again, like crazy NFL, GM, like when you know your shit. So he drops the hero of the preseason that caught that Hail Mary that played the tight end position, dropped him, traded Chris Herndon, was able to pick him up off the waivers right away without even having to go through waivers, even though they were like on the list. Yeah, exactly. So shout out Joe Douglas, man. I mean, that boy knows how to sling.
Also in the NFL,
I'm talking about that dick. His name is Joey D, son. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know how to sling that.
Anywho, Tampa, we've been talking a lot about COVID, but Tampa Bay.
Keep that shit up, Ed. That's going to be what Dev put for the gram.
What's that? That dude?
Fucking do it. I love Joe. Look, all right. I've been telling a lot of people this already. If you put Joe Douglas,
you love Joe,
Robert Saleh, and Zach Wilson in front of me in a room, I would let Joe literally have his way with me. He can do whatever the fuck he wants.
Oh my God.
Saleh is getting a kiss on his shiny bald forehead.
That's going on.
That's going on.
Yeah.
That's going on.
Ready? I'm not done.
Come on.
I'm not done. Zach is getting a solid, straight up kiss on the lips. Straight up.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I always say gone wild.
No.
Word. No. There's only one on OnlyFans. That's it. He's the Jets OnlyFans because he wilding. But Tampa Bay, I was going to say, Tampa Bay is the first organization in the NFL with 100% vaccination.
Wasn't Atlanta the first?
No, from player, staff, administration, everybody.
Got it.
Quick question. I think Tom Brady got vaccinated?
No.
Hell no.
he's trans-vax.
He identifies as a vaccinated person.
But also, my guy Mike Evans, giving back to his team. He restructured his deal, clearing up $8.9 million, so practice squad players can get paid, as well as injury reserve.
Shouts to Mike.
So shout out to Mike for doing that. Former football player, tight end for the Patriots, David Patton, passed away. He 3 Super Bowls, I think, with New England during their early 2000 tender when they was cooking. He was there, but he passed away at 47. Young man. It was I believe a car accident.
It's unfortunate.
So our rest in peace to him and our condolences to his family. But we come here to talk about our Patriots.
One last thing.
What else, John?
TJ Watt versus Steelers.
Oh, word. I totally forgot about that. TJ Watt against the Steelers. He won his money. Steelers.
He deserves it.
Steelers playing Kev was on ESPN talking about he only focuses on players that's there. He ain't worried about nobody that ain't showing up. He worried about the guys that's in the locker room. Should the Steelers be worried about this issue with TJ Watt?
That's their best defensive player.
Oh yeah, Bud Dupree's gone now. So I mean, it's TJ and Bud.
Yeah.
That's it. As far as pass rush is concerned.
Right.
Here's the deal. Don't pay him. Do me a favor. Don't pay him. Let him hit the market. You know who has the most money come next season?
Uh-huh.
A team they could pay for him is all I'm going to say. It's green and it's white. So don't fucking pay him.
So they got the green.
Dolphins.
Don't pay him. The Dolphins are teal and orange and white.
Teal's a shade of what, Eddie?
Teal is a shade of blue.
It's a shade of green and blue, dickhead.
It's more green than it is blue. But
it's more blue than it is green.
Whatever.
Oh yeah, I just have to agree to disagree with that.
Agree to disagree. But should, again, John, throwing it to you, should Steelers Nation be worried about this issue with TJ?
Oh wait, no, it's the 14th.
As a fan, I would. As a fan, if I was a Steelers fan, I'd be worried. That's the face of our defense. Like, he's doing his job.
Yeah, practically the face of the team now.
What year is he in? Isn't this like only his third year? This is fourth year.
So it's his fourth year, but if you're a stud, again, this is the same issue with Sam Darnold. Saquon Barkley's coming up on it. It's the fourth year option where right before your contract is about to expire in the fifth year, you go,
money.
Hey man, let's like I outplayed my rookie deal.
Let's get this over with. Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm fucking walking because most fifth year players can opt out of their fifth year deal, not take it, hold out. It becomes a whole thing. Then they can get franchise tagged. Then they can go fuck your franchise tag. I'm fucking bouncing. You better trade me before I go somewhere else. Same thing happened with Jamal Adams. Speaking of Jamal Adams and that whole like allure, Jets release Bless Austin, probably our top cornerback. I was hoping we were going to trade for a defensive back, but I think they're going to rock out with the rookies. Bless Austin signs with the Seattle Seahawks, reuniting him with that cocky son of a bitch, Jamal Adams, who is now the highest paid safety in the NFL. So,
in that bread.
That sucks.
So, as a Jets fan, do you want to miss him?
Bless Austin? No, I like them. I like them a lot.
Jamal Adams.
Jamal, no, I'm glad he's fucking gone. I'm glad he's gone.
He's good though.
No, he's very good, but we were bad. He was being a little fucking bitch, and yeah, whatever. Now you got your fucking money playing for a team that's gonna go to the playoffs and not fucking win. Because I said this last week. I'm fucking sick and tired of the Seattle Seahawks. They suck. They're terrible. This whole project is done.
My son Saquon is slated to start week 1. I'm sure he'll be on a pitch count, but that's good news.
If I'm Joe Judge, I don't play him until he's fully healthy.
Damn.
I think he's fully healthy, but they.
Who do you guys play week 1? Who do you guys play week 1? Denver.
Broncos.
Yeah.
At Denver or in MetLife?
MetLife.
I don't know, bro. I know it's the home opener.
Bro, they're gonna play him. He's gonna be on a 10 to 15 pitch count, depending on how he does.
And then are your receivers healthy enough to play besides Galladay?
Bro, he's gotten no.
I know, but it's so scary.
So he needs to get some.
That's so scary. All right, good luck to Saquon, man. I like Saquon a lot.
I understand your point, but at some point you gotta let him play.
You gotta rip the Band-Aid off.
You gotta just let him play, and what happens is gonna happen.
I'm just saying they're gonna stack the shit out that box. Big time on Saquon.
You know what's crazy? Plug it in. Nick Chubb got arrested.
No way.
What?
Yeah. Not Nick Chubb. Bradley Chubb.
Oh my God! I was like, "Hey, yo, I'm about to get Curry Hunt right now."
He's one of the better defensive linemen.
He's a very good defensive.
He got basically outstanding warrant for a traffic violation for no showing for his traffic violation.
Oh, he'd be good.
For running a stoplight? He good. He paid that shit. He'd be
playing.
But they arrested him for that. So
So I know we talk about this all the time, but like, yo, hold on, Bradley Chubb, you said?
Yeah, Bradley Chubb.
Hold on. My point is that
I got the wrong Chubb. My bad, guys. My bad. Not Nick.
Bradley
Everybody want to know about that.
Where are we like, what?
I was about to be like, hey, yo, hold on. Let me go out there and go get what's his name? Dearness Johnson. So Bradley Chubb makes $27 million for his 4-year contract. He is currently his annual salary is $6.8 million. Son, you can't pay a dude to just pay your tickets.
Word.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, hey, here's the visa.
I'm
gonna give you 2 G's.
Your young blood down the street.
Son,
have him pay that shit.
Go pay that shit, and that's it. Like, you don't have like an assistant.
But right, that's why I say your agent, your accountant, like somebody that handles all your bills.
Your little cousin that your family told to take with you.
Word, yo, exactly, yo, go pay this for me. Like, yo, here's the keys.
Bring me a receipt
car.
back.
Exactly.
Go pay this.
Nigga, here go my car. I ain't coming back. Nigga, I ain't coming back until that night, but I'm gonna go pay that ticket. Like, I'm about to be in your shit. Oh, you give me your card? All right, you give me the keys, nigga. I'm gonna be in your shit all day. I'm gonna pay that ticket for sure. Yeah. But I'll be back tonight with your car. But y'all see this shit that's going on with my guy, Mr. Nice Guy, Russell Wilson?
Mr. Unlimited. Honestly, going forward, we do not, anytime anybody says Russell Wilson, Dev, I need you to just plug in that Mr. Unlimited. No one can say, like, that's it for the rest of the season. Anytime anybody says Russell Wilson, you cut off Russell Wilson and you just put in Mr. Unlimited.
Well, what you saying?
But they were saying that while Sierra was doing a 1-2 step, Russ was out 1-2 stepping and some other chick. Like, he's allegedly, that's him and Richard Sherman supposed to trade choo-choo
on Selena Gomez?
No, an IG model. Her name is I just had it.
Kylie Jenner.
No, this is not true.
Her name is Rena Westberg. She's a IG.
Kevin's such a Russ stan. You hear him? This ain't true, bro.
So she recently posted pregnant. She did a pregnancy photo shoot posted on IG, and now the rumor is between Richard Sherman and Russell Wilson as the alleged Westberg, Rena Westberg, as the alleged possible father of this young lady's baby.
So what happens now? Does she get with Future and this Future race this kid?
The trifecta. I don't know. She probably got a bunch of different semens running in her. She just got to wait until the baby happens and then figure out who the daddy. But Russ and his cap is denying any affiliation with this girl.
Oh, of course. Yeah. That never happened.
So
allegedly, never happened.
Okay, I believe we should cut that whole segment out.
No, I don't think we cut that segment out at all. Shout out a player unnamed that I will or when I'm not even gonna say it on there. I'll tell you guys off air. It's gross.
Okay, yeah. So you can save that, but yeah, she's pregnant. She's not identifying who the father is, but again, there's speculation between Richard Sherman, Russ, who both played together, in Seattle. And I guess they played together.
Yeah, I remember Russ used to get holes when he was a rookie. Like he was playing.
He was remember he broke up with that girl.
Yeah, apparently
out here.
You heard that the Westbrook chick got into an argument with someone on Twitter, another woman, and that's how it fueled the rumors. But they said a lot of names thrown in the mix.
So it's a bunch of players in that gene pool. We'll see who actually had the better athlete, because it is a race. You know what I'm saying? So all your kids is racing. Who is the better athlete? Which sperm was the better athlete?
Y'all remember homegirl here. I don't know if you want to put the picture, but the chick that was there with Russ on draft day.
Right.
She lasted no more than 37 seconds of him being in the NFL.
He peaced out.
Just saying.
Out real quick.
So,
but yeah,
I just want to throw dirt on my man's name. He's a good guy.
And he
want to put controversy on his name. He's
a good guy. Sierra, they cleaned him up, gave him a little swag and stuff, because he was a cornball.
He still was. He still is a cornball.
Yo, it might be Rich, bro. We already know he takes a bottle of Henny and a bottle of vodka to the face in a night.
I don't know.
How many kids Rich got? Like 8?
I don't know.
He on Camardi's level yet or not?
I don't think nobody's messing with Camardi.
Philip Rivers.
Except for Philip. That's the only person that might
Camardi got double digits.
And Fitz is close. Yeah, but so does Rivers. Hold on, who got the most?
Rivers got like 8 or 9.
Rivers got like 17.
He ain't making double digits yet. Kamari's double digits.
The only thing is Rivers is not stopping. Kamari, I think he's done. All the rest of them might be on by accident, but Rivers is purposely trying to have more kids.
No, they threw these two football players.
Fact check: Philip Rivers has 9 kids, and Antonio Cromartie definitely is in the high 30s. Hold on.
You said what, Jai? Because those are 2 names that came out like the headline.
Yeah, and it might fuck around be another football player, and not none of them. Also, quick thing, I seen on the shade room.
Fact check: Antonio Cromartie has 14 kids with 8 different women.
Shout out Antonio Cromartie. I told you double digits. They gotta get double digits to get
14 with 8 different women. That's
wow,
crazy.
But you heard Dev. While we're on this topic, before we move on, it seems like PJ Washington got himself another IG model that he's claiming after the whole Brittany Renner situation.
Don't learn, nigga, idiot. Glutton for punishment. Glutton for punishment, man. Now I feel bad for him.
He probably got dirt on him though.
There's groupies, bro. Like,
okay, if they groupies, they groupies. Right. So wrap your dick up, bro. If you gonna, if that's what you want.
Listen,
who's to say he not doing that with this one?
In the very few conversations that I've had with some NFL wives, sometimes wrapping it up doesn't necessarily mean you won't have children.
True.
It is 97% effective.
Sex is the only way.
Again,
non-sex is the only way to be sure. But we're gonna move on. Man.
Even that.
Anyway, we're gonna move on.
We move on.
What we came here for, and that is our NFL matchups. Now we haven't did this because we haven't had the NFL.
Oh, and you know what? I wasn't even prepared, but you go ahead, you stall, and
we are kicking off with the NFL matchups like we did previous football season. We make our picks and we count them throughout the season. We see who is leading.
The app is working.
Who was our?
Yeah, it is.
I believe John was our winner last year. Correct.
Of course. OSA.
John, Drew had a bunch of fucked up moments. Remember, Drew was
because y'all cheat me out my fucking wins. That's why. Y'all cheat me out my wins.
Drew was changing.
I said no. Y'all motherfuckers cheat me. No, y'all
he did change picks like 2
y'all cheat me.
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah.
Y'all cheat me. Y'all cheated me.
Picks. Drew was changing picks.
No,
you gotta pick the picks that you say on the pod.
Cheated me, my nigga. Y'all cheated me.
How you gonna say Cowboys in here and then on the app pick Buccaneers?
Right, exactly.
He always did that.
Does that matter?
Yes, it does.
It does matter because that's how we track.
What we put on here is what we're going by.
Yeah,
right. Exactly.
OSA pool. We need to know what the wins are.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I hate y'all niggas.
So why you hate us for you?
No, because he's honestly,
it's something very simple.
The one thing I hate about football being back, even though I love football, Drew fucking absolutely ruins it for me because it's literally we're back to talking to a wall again, guys. Welcome to it. Welcome to, and now we got season.
Y'all want to talk to a wall because y'all want to argue y'all fucking points.
So Drew,
but you got caught doing it.
So Drew, here's how it's going to work this season, Drew. Whoever you pick on the pod is who you're going to transfer over to the app.
Okay. Say verbally that you understand.
Right.
No,
that might not even work.
George Jefferson, shut the fuck up.
Oh shit, Kev. He called him George Jefferson because George Jefferson got a ball spot on top of his head like Kev's fucking goofy.
So let's get into the picks, man.
Jack, it is. That was the funniest shit ever, bro.
Yo, you should not be talking. Take off that motherfucking cap, nigga. Take off your cap. Take off your cap, nigga. Don't talk about my motherfucking head.
Could we get through this, Cap? Let's get to it. Now, if the app is working for you, try to put your picks in the app. But whoever you say on here, who you say on here is who I'm tracking. That's what I'm tracking. So, Drew,
we can connect to it.
Whatever team you say is what I'm going to track. All right. So first up, Thursday kicking off the season, which I don't know why why Cowboys even is.
Honestly, bro, like I really need the Cowboy hate to stop
I mean, to kick off the
They
season.
could be very good this year.
Fuck what Ed's talking about. Cowboys.
Kick-
Fuck what Ed's talking
Kick
about.
off the season. Okay,
This is a good game to kick off the season. I think it's a great game.
It's about to be a 35-point massacre.
Don't. It's not.
The spread is
So
only
Zach Martin is not playing, so it might be a match.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
they got
first
Connor
up-
McGovern. Who's Connor McGovern? Drew.
I don't know who Conor McGovern is.
Our fucking center last year, but okay, cool. Real Jeff fan.
Yo,
right,
shut
so-
the
I'm
fuck
calling
up.
you out all
So
season.
Thursday night, we got the Dallas
Fuck you,
Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Drew, who you got?
I got the Bucks.
Ed, who you got?
Money line. So Tampa Bay are 8-point favorites. Over under is 52. I do like the Cowboys this year, but Tampa Bay, Super Bowl champions at home. Give me the Bucks.
All right, DQ.
This should be
You got
sweet,
Free
clean.
again, free teams again, please. I'm sorry, I'm trying to find the schedule.
nigga, you don't got it up on the app? Cowboys.
I didn't pick. I'm trying to get to it and I can't find it.
Gotta hit the you have to hit the tab where it says more on the bottom right corner.
Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate you, Johnny. All right, so you said Dallas or the Tampa Bay.
Oh, DQ picking Dallas. I can see it.
I'm just for the fun of it, but I got
let's go.
So me and Johnny was close last year. I'm pissed off. I can't
That's
even
true.
second.
Because this nigga DQ was picking
it up.
whatever John didn't pick, he picked the opposite and shit.
Yeah, that was so stupid. That was a bad strategy.
You have to do that. I'm not gonna lie. You have to do that with like 2 picks to make it like try to.
No, but he
get
did it with
ahead.
every pick. He did it with
Right.
every single pick. He's like, "Who Johnny pick?" All right, yeah, the other team.
And it'll be the Jets versus
gonna
the
dig
Chiefs.
a hole that
and
way.
shit. No, it'll be the Jets versus the Chiefs. John got the Chiefs. He like, okay, Jets. Like, nigga, no. No. But who you got? Dallas or Tampa?
I even though obviously I'm going for Dallas this year, but I gotta go Tampa for the season's week 1.
Ooh, boo,
Gotcha,
boo,
gotcha.
boo, boo. Not a real fan. Boo.
John has
I'm
Tampa.
going.
It don't got Zach Martin.
Go Brady.
Tampa, and it's a
Yeah,
clean
that's
sweep.
not even a question.
Tampa across the board. This is an interesting
Tampa
matchup.
clean sweep. This
Yeah,
next
yeah,
matchup
yeah.
though.
We got Arizona versus Tennessee. Arizona Cardinals versus Tennessee Titans. Drew, who you got?
What? Huh? What you say? What's the
Arizona
team?
Cardinals versus Tennessee Titans.
Oh, Tennessee.
All right,
Tennessee.
Ed, what's the spread? Who you got?
Tennessee are 3-point favorites in this game. Over under is 52.
Tennessee.
I'm gonna hammer the over on this game. I think it's gonna be a fucking awesome game for a Sunday afternoon, 1 o'clock.
First week, week 1.
But I will take Tennessee.
Tennessee.
All right. DQ, who you got?
Go with Tennessee as well.
John, who you got?
I'm going with the Titans.
All right, Kev, who you got?
Tennessee.
You know,
That was gonna be the only one to go Arizona.
because my nigga Baby Russ is over there, man. I know
I fucking
Tennessee
hate that kid. I hate their whole deal. I don't hate him. I hate Cliff Kingsbury. I think he's a bad
man.
coach. I think
Baby
he's a
Russ.
terrible coach.
It's there. They gonna cook. I got Arizona with a surprise win week 1 against the Tennessee Titans. Next up, we got the Bum Bowl, which might be the shit bowl for this season.
I heard the first shit bowl of the season.
Nah, I don't think so, man. I think it'll be a fun and entertaining game.
That game is gonna be horrible.
All
First
right,
shit bowl of the
you
season.
say
We got the Jaguars versus the Texans. Drew, who you got?
at Houston, Drew.
Nah, Jaguars.
We got Jaguars. All right,
I got
Ed.
the
What's the
Jags.
spread? Who you got?
So 3-point favorites are the Jacksonville Jaguars, and that changed this afternoon when Tyrod
That's
Taylor
Tyrod.
was named the starting quarterback. Over under is 44.5 points. I would say give me the over, and I'll still take the Jaguars. I mean,
Okay. DQ.
Taking the Jaguars.
John.
I got the Jags.
Kev.
Jag.
I'm going with the Texas, man, I fuck with Tyrod. They do my man's dirty, but Tyrod's a good.
I like Tyrod.
I think Houston's going to be the worst team in the NFL this year. Them and Detroit are going to be battling back and forth for the number 1 pick this year. I think Giants could be in that conversation too, depending on Daniel Jones. Again, no disrespect to you guys.
Definitely Jags is going to be in that mix, though.
I don't think the Jags will be in that mix. I think offensively they'll be in some games, and obviously Trevor Lawrence can win them a couple of games in 2-minute drills and shit like that. But I think that defensively, they blew up that whole team. That team was a defense with a really, really good Deshaun Watson. Now you're not going to have Deshaun Watson this year. Maybe, who knows? I don't think their receiving core is great anymore. Remember, Will Fuller is gone now. I think all they have down there right now is Brandon Cooks as their number 1 target. And then
David Johnson gonna be healthy this season.
David Johnson, whose career has literally gone down the shitter. I know that they did get Philip Lindsay this year. But who knows? I mean, who's the other receivers over there? I'm sorry.
They got Randall Cobb.
I got it right here. No, Randall Cobb went back to the Packers. You got Philip Lindsay, Mark Ingram, David Johnson, Brandon Cooks, Nico Collins as their second receiver, Anthony Miller, former Bear, as their third receiver.
Anthony Miller was actually good with the Bears, though.
Their slot could be Chris Connolly, who has not had a good year ever.
Well, I'm going with the Texans for week 1. Jaguars are still getting it together. I think Tyrod could pull off a week 1 win. All right, next up, we got the Chargers versus the football team.
This is actually a hard game.
Oh, this is a good ass game.
This is actually a hard game to choose for real, though.
Honestly, my opinion, game of the week.
I think I might take the football team, though.
Got the football.
Even though I'm not sure about that pick, but I'll pick the football team.
All right, Ed. What's the spread? Who you got?
So the Chargers are 1-point favorites in this game, with the over the line being at 44.5 points. You got the kid I love in Justin Herbert.
I'm about to say Eddie's Bay.
I love that kid. I love that offense as a whole with Austin Eckler and Keenan Allen over there, and obviously Justin Herbert. Defensively, I think they got a little better this year. You're going to have Joey Bosa back and fully healthy. But then it's like, you look at the Washington side, it's Ryan Fitzpatrick and Scary Terry and Antonio Gibson and J.D. McKissick's going to get some play. And that defense is
got Curtis Samuel
very good. So I do want the Chargers to win, but the Chargers don't have a good record of winning on the road as it goes. And I think they've started off the last 4 years 0-1. So for that reason and that reason only, I'm picking the Washington football team.
All right, DQ.
I'm gonna go with the Chargers.
All right, John.
Oh, my man Fitz Magic and the Washington football team. It's the first game. You know he's gonna throw for like 5 touchdowns.
Wait till he plays the Giants. Easily, but it's gonna be for 538 yards.
Yeah, the first couple of weeks he's chucking it up.
Yeah. All right, Kev.
Chargers.
I'm going with the Chargers.
Yeah, that's that loyalty, Kev.
Again,
loyalty.
You got a high power offense versus a dominant, strong defense, but I'm gonna go with the offense. Keenan Allen is my guy. I'm going with the Chargers, man. All right, next up, we got my guys, the Vikings versus the Bengals.
Shit bowl number 2.
Shit
bowl number 2.
What are you talking about? How?
Bowl number 2.
Nigga, this ain't a Giants game. Fuck are you talking about?
It's a Vikings Bengals game. Shit bowl.
Nigga, ain't no shit bowl. Vikings about to cook, nigga. You wildin'. All right, Drew. Before the disrespect.
Continues.
You got the Vikings. All right, Ed. What's the it's a sweep.
Minnesota.
It should be a sweep.
They're 3-point favorites. Over under is 3-point favorites. Minnesota is only a 3-point favorite. The over under is 48. Hammer. And when I tell you, I really mean this. Hammer the over. I think with Justin Jefferson and Thielen. I think with Higgins and Jamar Chase and Tyler Boyd and Joe Mixon and Dalvin Cook. I think there's just going to be a lot of offense. All these teams, they do not know what it's like to hit people anymore. It's been a whole year. There's going to be fans there. There's going to be some nerves. But
Vikings about to smash their.
Give me the Bengals.
All right, DQ. Right,
Vikings.
exactly. Johnny, who you got?
The Vikings, Bengals. Jerry Burrow first game. I don't expect much from him in the first game. I think he has to come back from the injuries coming back from, and for all the players that's coming back from injuries.
That boy got something to prove.
Nah, I'm not saying he don't got nothing to prove that. I'm just saying like that first game, he still has to get back into reading. Yeah, has to get that the reaction time.
And he ain't gonna be able to prove it against this Vikings defense.
One thing I can say is a shit bowl, but the Vikings does have a good defense, so. It's a good test though for Joey Burrow.
All right, Kev.
Vikings.
Of course.
Dumbass
Vikings.
question, man.
Vikings all day. Ain't dumbass question. These assholes picked the Bengals. So
I picked the Bengals, man. I don't know. I really believe in Joey. I do. I really do.
All right.
I really do.
Now you want to talk about shit bowls?
Yeah, this is a real shit bowl.
Shit bowls.
I told you. I said there's a couple of shit bowls this week. Part 3.
All right, we got the Jets, Panthers. Drew, who you got?
Jets.
Yeah, shit bowl.
Jets. Eddie, who you got? What's the spread?
I mean, come on. For some reason, the Carolina Panthers are a 5-point favorite. The over/under is 45. You got, obviously Christian McCaffrey coming off injury. You got the connection of Robbie Anderson and Sam Darnold getting back together. I would definitely kept saying it's a revenge game. It should be. It definitely should be a revenge game. I made the jokes going forward saying that Sam Darnold's going to probably throw for 550 yards, throw 5 touchdowns, and he'll never do that for the rest of his career. But what I will be realistic about
this will be the game.
The Jets secondary is very, very bad, so obviously we will get exposed. But at the end of the day, Sam Darnold statistically was the worst quarterback in the NFL for the last 3 years. That's just true. That's just facts. Looking up, I supported him because he was on my team, but now he's not on my team and he can go fuck himself. Give me the Jets for the win. Zach Wilson will have, and you know what? I'm gonna save what Zach Wilson will have.
All right, DQ.
Okay.
Who you got?
With the goddamn Jets.
Let's go, Q.
All right, Johnny.
We watching Big Daddy.
Week 1, it's a revenge game. I'm going Carolina.
All right.
Sam Darnold gonna torch the Jets.
That's gonna change my pick because you got 2 dudes who I thought you guys were gonna support me, and guess what? Way to set off the season real nice, guys. Way to set off the season real nice.
No. Hey, I will be picking the Jets in the future, but
it's cool.
Listen, I told you before when we did the fat players to prove, like I picked Sam Darnold.
Mm-hmm.
I actually like Sam Darnold, so
looking for revenge.
We will see. Kev, who you got?
Yo, I got Sam Darnold and them boys, man.
Also, Sam
looking
Darnold.
for revenge.
Sam Darnold, CMC, cooking. All right, next up, we got a Bird Bowl. We got the Eagles.
Oh, no, this shit ball part 4.
We got a bird alert. Bird alert.
We got the Eagles. We got the Eagles versus the Falcons. Drew, who you got?
Shit, this is a hard game.
Hard game? This shit is shitty as shit. Just pick one.
Shitty as shit.
Come on, shitty as shit. So what the fuck, man?
All right, the Eagles. Let's get the Eagles.
All right. Ed, who you got? What's the spread?
Unfortunately for Drew, the Eagles are 3-point underdog, 3.5 underdogs. The over-under is 48. Listen, man, Jalen Hurts sucks. Jalen Hurts sucks, I think, in my opinion. All Alabama quarterbacks suck. Matty Ice still has his offensive weapons. Defensively, they do suck.
Kyle Pitts.
Obviously, Kyle Pitts is the guy. Don't sleep on. Nope, we haven't drafted yet, so I will not say it. But Calvin Ridley's awesome. They got some very good receivers there anyway, as it stands. And don't sleep on Mike Davis. Mike Davis stepped up when Christian McCaffrey wasn't there. And apparently, it doesn't matter who the running back is in Atlanta. Kind of like that same Kyle Shanahan system. Yeah. Obviously, he was the one that started it. But it don't really matter who the running back is. They're going to do well. So give me Atlanta.
Wasn't Mike Davis from Seattle?
No, Mike Davis went to he backed up, but maybe he was there. Maybe he did go to Seattle, but last year he covered for Christian McCaffrey. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, DQ, who you got? Eagles, Falcons.
Go with the Eagles.
All right, John, who you got?
I hate these games because I'm picking the team I hate to pick. I'm picking the Falcons, and they always lose. I hate them.
Johnny's loyalty to Julio Jones is definitely coming out.
I can't on there no more.
No, I know, but that's what
Kev got the Eagles. No, me and John have this. Me and John have an affinity for the Falcons. We like to pick them. They always look good to us, but they never do anything. And I'm going to continue with that. I'm going with the Falcons as well.
yeah, and I'm not going to change anything.
I'll continue with that because the quarterback controversy in Philly is still up in the air. So with Jalen Hurts and then Gardner Minshew, I don't really see them doing nothing.
So until Gardner fucking takes over, I don't think Philly's going to win a game. I'm going to be honest.
All right, next up, we got the Steelers versus the Bills. Steelers versus the Bills. Drew, who you got? Steelers Bills.
It's not dumb.
No, it's gonna be a good game.
That's not dumb. Like that shit can't be good. Like, fuck. You know what? Give me the Bills, but I'm not surprised if Pittsburgh pulls it out though. But give me the Bills.
All right, Ed, who you got?
Thank God for Red Zone. I hate that this game's on at 1:00. The Buffalo Bills are 6.5 point favorites in this game. Over under is 49. I don't want to pick the over under in this game because I think it could go under. It could be a defensive game, but I'm gonna have to go with Buffalo.
Got it. All right, DQ.
Going with Buffalo.
All right, John. Who you got?
I'm going Steelers.
All right, Kev.
Bills.
I'm too going Steelers week 1. I think
I'm not mad.
They went undefeated last year for 9 games.
But this is a proven game because they did against some scrubs. So, and that's when they played against somebody, they got their ass kicked. So this is them proving that they are a good team. So I got the Steelers taking Big Pill, or Big whatever the fuck the pedophile name is. I got him winning this week 1 game. All right, next up we got Niners, Lions, sweet.
Niners, obviously.
Sweet. No,
is it sweet?
Sweet.
I'm with that. I'm gonna do like the over under.
Okay. All right.
All right, over under. Go ahead.
Remember, I said Detroit's going to probably be the worst team in the league this year, but they will have a lot of points being scored with Jared Goff there. The 49ers are 7.5 point favorites in this game. The over under is 45.5 points. On the count of 3.
Lions.
3, 2, 1. Niners.
This is the second massacre that will be taking place. The opening football. First one will be on Thursday, and this will be the second.
All right, so everybody except for Kev, right, has the Niners. Kev got the Lions.
You really have the Lions, Kev?
Yeah.
The Lions
too. Upset game. Week 1.
Kev is going with the fact that Jared Goff actually knows the Niners. So
the upset game is the Bengals beating the fucking Vikings and the Washington football team.
That's not gonna be an upset.
Okay.
I got the Lions too.
Oh, so
it's not going to be an upset if the Bengals beat the fucking. Okay, that's not an upset.
No, it won't be.
DQ.
It's any game is an upset when the team favored loses. That's an upset.
Bro, all I'm telling you is,
I don't think you know how spreads work.
All I'm telling you is, it's going to be an upset that game.
Okay.
Also, but again, DQ has the Lions as well. Next up, we got the Seahawks coach, Drew. We got Ed spread.
Hold on. Sorry. I was just making sure I made my pick there. Like I'm sure all of you are. But
I made my picks already.
Seahawks are 2.5 point favorites in this game, which I fucking love. I've already said it. I am sick and tired of this whole fucking program happening in Seattle. I'm fucking done with them. Carson Wentz is back. Quentin Nelson's healthy. Paris Campbell's fucking awesome. Fucking T.Y. Hilton doesn't need to do shit. Jonathan Taylor is a fucking monster.
T.Y. got hurt.
Not forget. T.Y.'s going to play. I think he's going to play. But again, now he's the third option. Like with fucking Pittman and fucking Paris Campbell there. Like whatever. if T.Y. Hilton is your fucking third option, I think you'll be okay. Let's not forget that the only reason why the Colts were as good as they were is because of that defense. That defense is much, much better than the Seattle defense. Shout out Jamal Adams getting all that money, but your defense still isn't that good. Give me the Indianapolis Colts.
All right, DQ, who you got?
I'm sorry, what's the team? I'm sorry.
If you're looking on the app, you'll see.
My phone went to the home screen. That's why I'm asking.
So on the app, if you go pull up the app,
the Colts versus the Seahawks, bro.
The Seahawks. I'm sorry.
Seahawks Colts. Drew, shut the fuck up. You don't understand what I was trying to. No, I was trying to get him to go to the app. You dickhead.
Nah, I was on the app, but you're not going to order technically either. So I just I spaced out.
He is going in order actually because I'm following it. But
yeah,
okay.
Exactly.
No, mine's like this, man. It's not going to order.
Going down the app.
Bro, you're not.
You're not on the picks. You're on week 1. Okay. Good. It's
fine.
What are you on?
He's on like the opening page. Yeah.
You're on the CBS.
I'm supposed to go to. I'm going to pick my actual things on this part.
Yes. OSA pool. Yes.
Ooh. Wait,
Is this our first year doing it?
No.
Yeah, it's our first year doing it. It's our first year doing it.
I know why it's not working. I was doing it for my laptop last year. That's why.
Okay, so Seahawks Colts. Who you got? Who you got? Seahawks Colts.
Seahawks.
All right, John.
I got the Seahawks. You
Kev, who you got?
think you're gonna have to rewatch the episode and remember all the picks.
Dangerous.
I remember what I said.
Russ.
I'm gonna send it like I always have to. So I got the Colts as well.
Thank you.
That defense,
Thank you. Finally, some sense.
Is gonna take it. All right. Next up, we got the Browns Chiefs.
That's actually a good game.
Game of the week.
This is an entertaining massacre.
To me, this game
entertaining massacre.
I don't think a massacre.
It's gonna entertain us.
I wouldn't call it a massacre. I wouldn't call it. Listen, John, the spread is not that bad.
So, Ed, give us the spread first on this one. Let's get this.
I just like when Drew picks without knowing the spreads.
Okay, so Drew, what's your pick? Who you got? Chiefs, Browns.
I'm going with Chiefs.
Okay. Very easy for Drew to make that. But the spread, Chiefs are 6-point favorites in this game, and the over/under is 53. Again, these are honestly the Bears. The Browns have a better defense because let's be real about the Chiefs' defense. Like if they were good, they would have been able to stop fucking Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Chiefs' defense is their offense.
Yeah, exactly. The best defense is a fucking high-powered, fucking ridiculous offense, which they do have. The over/under is 53. But I think both these teams take advantage of each other, expose each other's defenses. Patrick Mahomes can literally make the best throws in the fucking world, even though they don't get caught. It's going to be good to see that curly-headed fuck back out on the field, just fucking making amazing ballerina plays. Again, another man that I would kiss right on the lips. So give me the Chiefs.
Okay. DQ. Who you got?
His brother needs to stay the fuck away from me though. In my DMs and shit.
On your screen still?
DQ. Yeah, you on the screen. You got Browns Chiefs. Who you got?
The Chickadee Chiefs.
All right.
Chickadee.
Final score will be 52-24.
That's crazy. John, you are crazy. Quote John. Somebody write that down. That's crazy.
52-24. And
these are grown men playing a fucking game.
Come on,
son.
Defense count for something, John.
All right. Kev.
They got fucking guys. They got the Browns have just.
The Browns got good defense.
He's gonna make Clyde Edwards-Helaire fumble, and he's gonna pick it up on his own.
52-24.
All right, Kev.
I got the Chiefs. This is a stupid question.
It ain't a stupid question because I got the Browns taking this week one.
Browns ain't winning shit
defense,
so they can prove otherwise.
And I know, and this is the proven season that defense is incredible. Y'all got y'all boy back. Y'all got y'all boy back. Y'all got the dual running backs. I think that offense can match the Chiefs, but the defense on the Browns is better than the Chiefs defense, and that's going to count in this game. Browns take week one.
The Browns do got a good defense, but unfortunately, they got a bad matchup. After week one, their defense is gonna look like shit.
Browns take week 1 against the Chiefs.
52 to 24.
Dev, honestly, I appreciate you because that's why I set up the games the way that I do. I try to sway, even though the games might seem unmatched or matched or whatever it might be. I did bring up the defense. I did bring up that the offenses are.
It's the popular and all that. But
it's easy.
That's not no popularity.
It is a popularity.
What one man is capable of.
It should be more interesting than what Johnny's giving it.
Exactly.
I said it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun blowout.
Well, it's gonna be closer than what John's. It should be more competitive than what you
I'm not saying this team's really gonna win by.
It's gonna be close. Look, Dev, it's gonna be close in the first quarter, and after that, it's good night.
I suppose to
All right, let's get down to the next game, which is my favorite.
All right, John, you got it.
Am I supposed to start a sports line count too?
Game of the week. No, you don't have to do that. We'll talk about that off air. We'll talk about that off air.
All you got to do is go to Pick'ems and you see OSA pool and just click on that. All right. NFL week 1. We got the Broncos. Giants up next.
G-Man.
All right, DQ. I'm sorry, Drew.
Can you guys come up with a different nickname?
Okay.
Actually, cut that. Giants. I'm actually.
Yeah. Shout out Carl Nassib.
All right.
Giants.
Ed, who you got? Spread and.
Believe it or not, guys, the Giants are underdogs in this game. 2.5 underdogs in this game. No shit. I've been talking. I've been up the over under.
Where they sissy blue? It's Teddy.
So obviously I've been hammering it all season
Wearing that
long.
sissy blue.
I think that Daniel Jones has a lot to prove this year. You got Saquon, who Kevin John did say he's not been hit, and he is going to start week 1. I don't know the status of Darius Slayton, Sterling Shepard, and Evan Ingram this year or in week 1 for week 1.
Evan Ingram's looking like he's not going to be available for the first game.
Oh, what a shocker! That's what happens when you get a very, very frail slot receiver and put him at tight end. Because you guys disrespected, and only because you guys disrespected. I was going to pick the Giants.
You wasn't going to pick the Giants.
I really was going to pick the Giants, but I love Jerry Jeudy. I love Teddy Bridge. I thought we should have traded him for Melvin at least a second round pick.
Yeah, you got Melvin Gordon.
I think that Melvin Gordon is the second option there. The first option I have all my little
Jalen Williams.
Jalen Williams, who I think is going to be a stud this year, and Cortland Sutton is amazing as well. And they actually have a decently sized tight end in Noah Fant. So give me the Denver Broncos.
Well, that's if Noah Fant can stay healthy, but we'll see in that. But DQ, who you got? Broncos, Giants.
I want to I'm gonna surprise my uncle by picking the Giants in week 1.
Make sure you, uncle will listen to the pod and like and subscribe. Johnny.
He does.
Johnny, who you got? G-Man.
G-Man.
Kev.
The Giants, bro.
I'm going with the Broncos, Jerry Jeudy, Teddy Bridgewater. We don't get the respect that
Let's go.
Giants ain't shit, and Teddy's a better quarterback.
Exactly. Teddy's the guy, bro.
So I'm going with the Broncos. All right. Another great matchup, one of the game of the weeks. You got the Packers versus the Saints. Drew, who you got?
Versus Saints.
No lie. They can
run
up to score on this game.
I like
wait till you hear the over under.
Drew said the Saints.
Wait till you hear the over under.
I like it, Drew. All right, Ed. Who you got? Big spread.
Very, very, very tough, but I agree with Drew this week. So the Green Bay Packers are 4-point favorites in this game. The over under is 50. Again, another scenario where I am hammering the 50. You have so many weapons on the Green Bay Packers side between Toyin, who everyone fucking loves, who got that 5 touchdowns. Aaron Jones, AJ Dillon's a fucking monster. Devontae Adams obviously is going to see a little regression here, but what we're all forgetting is that my man, Jameis Winston, got LASIK eye surgery and just drops fucking bombs. Bombs. Smith and Callaway are going to fucking eat this year. Give me the New Orleans Saints.
All right. DQ, who you got?
picked Miami surprisingly. I don't know why the fuck I did that. No, I'm joking. Green Bay.
Green Bay. All right, Johnny.
My glasses ain't on. I'm sorry.
I'm going with the bad man.
man.
The
All
bad man.
Kev, who you got?
The final in this game is gonna be like 31-28, close game, like few touchdowns exchanged in favor of Green Bay. I think this is honestly could be the best game of the week.
Gonna be a very entertaining game. Again, just piggybacking on Kev. My guy James. Yeah, my guy James is gonna cook. I think Saints are gonna put up. It's gonna be 28-35 Packers. But yeah, Jameis is gonna show up and show out. But I do have the Packers taking this game week 1.
Well, I have the final. My final score for this game is 45-35.
And I can see that too.
Get that high,
I can definitely see that.
Because Jameis might throw 2 picks, but he definitely will throw for at least 2 touchdowns.
Right, exactly.
At least 5 touchdowns.
And especially those little ditches to AK, man.
And you know, Jameis got he's young. He does have a cannon, and that's something that the Saints lack because Drew Brees, as he got older, didn't really have the arm strength to go down.
Yeah, I said it last week. I think that fucking Drew Brees was fucking holding the Saints back. He couldn't throw the ball more than 15 yards. Yeah.
Towards the end, he definitely was.
Recently, yeah, I'm not saying like 4 years ago.
Jameis has got
but that's the one thing also. Jameis, the way Jameis plays might hinder how Kamara plays because Jameis just likes to throw it downfield.
Nah, Kamara's gonna still eat. Sean Payton knows how to,
I'm talking about running wise,
Oh, in the passing game, yeah. That's why I was very hesitant.
Jameis got tunnel vision. It's straight downfield, straight down. You're like, you're too close. You
right.
Run a little more deeper.
All Jameis see is the end zone. All right, but next
for a long time, all he saw was doubles. So good for him.
But it was still in the end zone. But next up, we got Dolphins, Patriots. Drew, who you got?
Dolphins.
All right, spread. Who you got?
I don't know how this is possible, but the Patriots are 3-point favorites in this game, over under 43.5.
He's white.
It's in New England.
Ed knows what he's about to pick.
I just hate Tua. I just hate Tua. I just don't like him as a quarterback. I don't think he's very good. But you know what? I'm gonna let my hate fucking.
Well, you hate both.
No, I don't really hate Miami. Miami's fucking cute as fuck. No, Miami always thinks that they're fucking good.
No, Ed, you hate Tua, but you hate the other team.
Oh, yeah. I just don't like Tua as a quarterback. I don't think he's good. Like, I don't think he can win the game for him. But I'm just banking that Miami's defense will fucking just. I need somebody to destroy Mac Jones because I don't want him to be good. So, and again, I want him to be like. I want him to be happy in his life.
Like, kill him.
Yeah. I don't want him to die or anything.
Every drop back.
Look, if he fucking snaps his fucking knee, like.
Oh my
shit, that would suck. That would suck. Listen, I wish the ACL
tear. Who do you have?
I got Miami. But I don't know about you guys, but I just got a pop-up on this thing saying click here to review our protocols.
It's been there.
Yeah,
it's been there.
It's been shown there. It's been shown for me the whole time.
Oh, that's weird. Okay.
It's basically explaining to you about how the COVID games will work.
Yeah, I panicked and I was like, oh shit, like. Did a game just get canceled?
No, it basically telling you about cancellation of games or games being moved, how it would be scored. But
I hope no
games get canceled first week.
I got the Dolphins.
John, who you got?
I'm going with the evil genius. Even though I hate what they did, I'm going with the evil genius. Give me the Pats.
All right, Kev, who you got? Kevin Jack.
I got the Dolphins.
He has the Dolphins. I too have the Dolphins. As well.
I'm the only one who didn't pick the Dolphins. Everybody picked the Dolphins except me. Wow.
Mac is gonna have some woes, bro. I mean, both of them will in this game, but Tua should be.
He should be better, and Miami has a better secondary. So
I understand that, but the evil genius will have the game plan better Mac Jones will have his woes, but it'll be his path will be carved out for him.
I'm just hoping that he's done, bro. I'm just hoping he really is done. I'm really okay, fine, I'll admit it. I think that the whole time I would always say that Tom Brady is the system quarterback, and now I'm starting to think Bill Belichick was a system coach.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I just don't want to say it out loud.
Yeah, that's all he gonna try.
But also, if Mac Jones turns out to be very good, then everything I just said means nothing.
The system
we will
coach.
See. All right, so we got Bears, Rams.
Evil genius.
Bears, Rams, Drew. We got Bears, Rams.
Nah, Rams.
All right, Ed. Who you got? What's the spread?
Rams are 7.5-point favorites over under 45. Here's the deal. I'm going to go out on a limb. Not even on a limb. I don't think the Bears will win a single game as long as Andy Dalton is the starting quarterback. So I will pick against the Bears until Justin Fields.
I think this is I'm not gonna lie, I think this is a clean sweep segment.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
For that reason that Ed just said, because I ain't picking the Bears until Justin is out.
I like Andy Dalton.
On the damn.
I think Andy Dalton is a very serviceable quarterback.
Yeah,
I think he'll be a journeyman. But I think as long as he's the starter, and again, Ryan Pace and Matt Nagy invest $10 million in this guy, so they have to start him. I think that's the only reason why they're starting him. Because they feel bad, I guess, maybe. I don't know. Because they drafted Justin Fields because he fell that far. As long as he's the starting quarterback of that team, I don't think they're gonna.
All right, just to confirm, DQ, you have Bears, Rams. Who you got?
I have the Rams.
Okay, and Monday night we got Ravens, Raiders. Drew, who you got?
Ravens.
All right.
What a shock. So the Ravens are 4.5-point underdogs in this game.
It's not.
Ravens.
They're underdogs.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. They're 4.5-point favorites. The over-under is 51 points. John Gruden should have just stayed as a commentator. Yeah, I think he would have been better off.
Nah, I think they're gonna be better this year than they were last year.
Honestly, I loved Derek Carr for a certain point, but I don't anymore. I think Darren Waller is good. I think defensively though, they got some guys. I know they got that second year safety who's really good. I can't remember his name. They have Henry Ruggs there. They have Josh Jacobs. They got Kenyon Drake. So you got a dual threat running back kind of deal going on over there. But I don't know, man. I don't really believe in Baltimore either. I don't.
Right. So who you got?
But I got Baltimore.
All right. DQ. Who you got?
I got Baltimore as well.
Johnny, who you got?
I'm going with the Ravens.
All right, Kev, who you got?
I'm going with the Raiders. Raiders is one of my top two teams that I really think fans being back in the stadium is gonna make a really big difference. So Raiders for sure.
And I have the Raiders as well because I just don't believe in the Ravens. With the running back woes, the receiving core still ain't that great.
Yeah, the receiving core is bad. Can I change my pick?
So I got the Raiders. I got the Raiders taking this week 1 win. So
Raiders and Seahawks are gonna thrive the most from fans being back in the stadium.
Because the Seahawks pump fake sound to the stadium. Is that what you're trying to say?
12 man. They got the 12 man. They got
and the speaker system.
That too.
Shout out Dolby or Sonos or whatever they use.
All right, but that is our picks. Now you can see the picks right here. Boom, on display right here.
There they are.
Yeah, we will keep track. Also, I'll have to keep track to make sure Drew picks match what he's saying here.
Shouts to our editor too, who edits the podcast and actually put that graphic up. He's working real hard, real hard.
Exactly. So I'm gonna make sure that I make sure that
who's our editor?
His name is Devin, some kid from Chicago.
Oh, yeah.
He works for free, which is good for us. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
shouts to Devin for doing this for free, dog.
So, but yeah, making sure that Drew's picks match on the app as well as on the pod. But we're gonna get into our next segment, 5-5, and we're doing our NFL power rankings coming into the season. As you know, we do a mid-season ranking, then we do a playoff ranking. 5-1, Drew at number 5, NFL power rankings. Who you got?
Browns.
At number 5 on Drew's power rankings. Kev, number 5, power rankings.
Number 5, power rankings. Seattle. Seattle.
Fucking go again. This is why I hate them now. This is like, it's literally Kevin that made me hate them. He just fucking slurps them so much. Their fucking bubble burst fucking 4 years ago.
All right. John, at number 5.
At number 5, I have the Rams.
Rams at number 5. All right.
Go,
DQ.
John.
At the Rams too, man.
DQ has the Rams at number 5 as well. Eddie, number 5.
I got the fucking Rams, man. I think Matthew Stafford really, again, back to guys holding guys back. I think fucking Jared Goff held them back. The running back position is going to be a little tough with Cam going down, but trade for Sony Michel, who I think can do really well. Henderson's still not a bad running back either. Right. But yeah, man, the Rams, the receiving core is fucking awesome there. That defense is great. So yeah, Jalen Ramsey, Aaron Donald, like, fuck, like they're good. They're very good.
They definitely look good. We will see. At number 5, I have the Tennessee Titans. Julio Jones being in Tennessee. King Harry doing what he does.
It's just the defense that scares me.
Defense is a little shaky, but I think they can pull it off. And this is early. It might change, but right now
I have 6. But
number 5, I have Tennessee. All right, at number 4, Drew, who you got?
The Rams.
The Rams at number 4. All right, good pick. All right, Kev, number 4.
So I've been between 2 teams, but I could put the Rams at number 4. I feel comfortable with that. They might cook this year.
Who did you have at 5?
I'm curious.
Seahawks. Right.
I'm curious to see who. I don't think the Seahawks will win the division.
Okay. DQ, number 4.
I have the Green Bay Packers.
At 4, Green Bay. Johnny, at 4. Who you got?
At 4, I have the Baltimore Ravens at 4.
Oh, wow.
That's high.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
that's better than Drew, because Drew ain't even got them on his list.
I guarantee he doesn't. He's about to change it right now. They're going to be his number 1 right now. He's freestyling. They're about to be his number 1. He totally forgot he was a Baltimore Ravens fan. Look at him. Oh, man.
This is the same thing that happened last season when he forgot about him.
Yep.
Until somebody brought him up.
Remember when
he said his whole 5. He was getting to it, then he had to remind him about the other team. He's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Because
you said something. Now they on his list. They was not going to be on his list. They were not going to be on his list. Eddie,
come on,
your number 4.
Let's go.
My number 4 is the used to be the cutest team in the NFL. Used to be a team I used to be like, hey, y'all ain't shit, man. Like, yeah, y'all cute. Y'all keep doing you, but you're cute. I like you. I support you, even though they're in my division. But my number 4 is the Buffalo Bills.
Buffalo Bills. I fucking forgot about the Bills.
Yeah.
Talk about a team y'all forgot about.
I totally forgot about the Bills.
Forgot about the Bills.
I'll admit to it. They ain't my team though. So, but at number 4, I have the LA Rams, which I could have swapped out for the Bills, but I ain't gonna swap. I already have my list. So at number 4, I'm gonna keep it there. LA Rams. Drew, who you got? Baltimore. At 3.
I said the Bills, motherfucker.
Okay.
Buffalo.
Yeah, he forgot about the Bills, but now all of a sudden it's the Bills.
Right.
I said Def forgot about the Bills. So what are you saying? I said Def forgot about the Bills.
Well, they definitely ain't gonna show up now because
you never know with Drew. He might still
never know.
He's gonna end up putting another team out.
That's gonna be his number 1 ranked team.
All right. So Bills at number 3. Great pick. Kev at number 3. Who you got?
I got the Bills at 3. I wanted to put the Rams ahead of them, but what I watched last year was crazy on tape, bro.
Again, can they repeat it? That's why they're 4 for me.
Crazy on tape.
Yeah,
Can they repeat it? I went with consistency and whatever.
Yeah, I totally
my top 3.
Got about the Bills. All right, DQ. 3.
I wanted to be different and put them at 2, but I'm gonna go with the Bills at 3.
Bills at 3. John. 3.
I got the Bills at number 3.
Bills at number 3.
Top 2 is locks, regardless. And
Yeah. Top 2 is
Pretty
locks,
much.
the order is different.
Yeah. I know John's, but
everyone knows who John's is. Everyone does.
Number 3.
Number 3 is already mentioned, but go Pack, go. It's the Packers. It's the Green Bay.
Yeah, and I also have at number 3 the Green Bay Packers. All right, we're getting into our top 2, and it should be these 2 teams, but we'll see where they land. There's only 2 teams that should be mentioned right now.
Right.
Only 2. There's only 2 teams that should be mentioned.
Who's thinking about it? Because I guarantee you he forgot about 2 of them.
All right, so Drew, at number 2, who you got?
The Baltimore Ravens. I got my Ravens.
Yeah, I want to be cliche. Y'all so fucking.
Say you forgot. Say you forgot. Just say you forgot.
No. Let him say his answer.
No,
Number 2,
not what y'all.
Say your answer, nigga. Stop thinking about it.
I was gonna say the Packers, but the Buccaneers do deserve recognition. Buccaneers.
So where's the Packers on your list then?
They're not on this top 5.
It's not on my top 5.
So what are they, 6?
I was gonna be choosing the Packers, but for 2, but the Buccaneers should deserve recognition. So
okay,
I'm knocking the Packers.
Sure, they won the championship.
Kev.
I got the Bucks at 2.
Bucks at 2. All right, DQ.
I got the Chiefs at 2.
Just to fuck with
Chiefs
Johnny.
at 2. John, who you got at 2?
I like both teams at 2. At 2, I got Baby Goat. Baby Goat and his squad at 2.
Okay, Baby Goat at number 2. Ed, number 2.
My number 2 is the former or defending Super Bowl champions, Tom fucking Brady and the Buccaneers.
Again,
said Buccaneers.
Following John at number 2, I'm putting the Baby Goat, Kansas City Chiefs, and that squad over there. Number 1 NFL Power Rankings. Drew, number 1. Who you got?
Chiefs.
Chiefs at number 1 on his list. Kev, number 1.
No side of the Ravens. What a fan.
Pat Mahomes.
Where's the Jets at, motherfucker?
They're definitely not a highly ranked team as the Ravens are. So
I said if there was a top 10 team, they'll be in his 5, but they unfortunately are top 25.
No, if there was a top 15, no. The Jets. I ranked the Jets. I think. Hold on. Where do I have them ranked?
Actually,
I had the whole league ranked. Actually, I have the Jets at 20.
We don't believe you. You need more people.
Okay.
No, I have them. Sorry, 26.
You're not Jay-Z. You're not Jay-Z.
You got the Jets at 26?
I have the Jets at 26.
That's crazy. I just said the Jets is a top 25 team.
No, I said I had the Jets at 26. Behind Atlanta's under them, then Carolina, then I have the Jaguars, then the Bengals, then the Lions, and the Texans.
But you know what's crazy? I was telling Drew, I said if the Jets was a top 10 team in the league, he would have found a way to put them in the top 5.
Oh yeah, I would have found a way to put them in the 5. Yeah.
At least
sure. Yeah, for sure. I would have. Yeah.
Especially with the Ravens being one of those teams that's in the mix.
Cusp.
I do have them in the mix. Y'all.
So you have the Ravens above the Packers?
I
have the Ravens above the Packers.
In the mix, nigga.
So Ravens is above Packers at 6. So where the Packers at?
Yo, shut the fuck up.
We don't believe you. You need more people. DQ, who you got at number 1?
Let me rock.
Bucks.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Johnny, number 1.
The Bucks. They're the defending champs. I don't know what Drew was talking about. You got to give the defending champs recognition. They're going to be top 2 off thing.
I said I was gonna choose the.
We talking shit. They've been talking about possible
too,
perfect season for the Bucks this season.
They have the same team. They have the same team.
Everybody
won the Super Bowl. The same exact team. They brought back everybody.
They won because they
full season with Antonio Brown.
So it's really all on Tom Brady's performance.
This nigga really said a full season with Antonio Brown. Like, that makes a fucking difference.
It does.
AB is nice.
All right, Ed, at number 1.
Hey, he doesn't hunt you no more. He don't play for the Patriots.
I just don't like him still.
You're good. You're free. You don't got
look, man. Ask anyone in the fucking league. Ask anybody in the NFL. Patrick Mahomes is hands down the best player. He was voted the number 1 player in the NFL.
Yes,
I don't disagree with that.
During the Super Bowl that we watched, that debacle that was the Super Bowl that we watched Patrick Mahomes run for his fucking life, make some of the most miraculous throws I've ever seen on a fucking rope, on a fucking line, and they dropped. He was running for his life with a bad offensive line. Obviously, defensively, they got shut down, and they obviously had no answers for Tom Brady. And while I do think that the Buccaneers are a very good team, I still think that this is a team that went to 3 AFC championship games and 2 Super Bowls. Right? And I know Brady has done that in his career as well. But it's still the Kansas City Chiefs.
Listen, that's my Super Bowl. That's my Super Bowl matchup. Chiefs, Bucks.
Again?
Too. Yes.
And to Johnny, I believe so. And until they are dethroned, they are
until
number 1.
Dethroned.
Tampa Bay is number 1.
Listen, I'm saying, in my honest opinion, even though Tampa Bay Buccaneers is my number 1 option, I think there's a better chance of them getting dethroned in the NFC than the Chiefs are in the AFC. I think the AFC.
Oh yeah,
I think the AFC has a lot more competition.
Yeah, right. The NFC is much closer to me than the AFC is.
So, I think the Chiefs have to worry about the Bills. They have to worry about the Ravens.
I don't think
they have to worry about.
No, they don't.
The gap's is
no, I'm just saying, like, the
gap is too large
close
between.
Listen, go
the gap
Brady.
Is far larger on the AFC than it is on the NFC.
Besides Aaron Rodgers and maybe the Rams, who does
all right.
the Buccaneers have to worry about?
Go Brady has to worry about the bad man. One great performance from the bad man can knock the Buccaneers out and propel them to the Super Bowl. And also, the Rams have a good defense, and they finally got their quarterback. That's 2 legitimate threats to the Buccaneers.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't think,
but I think we're discrediting the fucking Bills a little bit. Like,
nah, they're a good offensive team, but that's their strength.
Their defense is not bad either, though.
Their strength, their defense is okay.
Their defense is not bad.
Listen, I didn't say it's bad. I said okay.
It's not even okay. It's better than okay.
Strength, no, their strength.
It's better than okay.
Doesn't match up.
It's better than the Chiefs' defense.
Definitely.
Would you say that the Bills have a better defense than the Chiefs?
It does.
All right. Everybody got a better defense than the Chiefs, but it's a certain somebody that plays for the Chiefs.
Yeah, word. It's fucking unbelievable.
The gap
is so good.
It's a large gap between the Chiefs and everybody else on that side versus the NFC. But that
realistically, realistically, in the playoff series, I said playoff series. There's no series. In the playoff game, I can see the Titans knocking the Bills out.
Yeah.
I can see the Ravens knocking the Bills out. That's what I'm saying. They can knock each other out, and then the Chiefs. I don't see none of them knocking the Chiefs out.
Right, but on the NFC,
it's just gonna be waiting.
Yeah. But on the NFC side,
they're gonna be waiting for whoever's coming.
Right.
Y'all just wait until Zach Wilson comes into his own, and we finally
get that same example, John.
Rock with it.
That same example, John. NFC. You can see any one of them, even with the Bucks being the Bucks.
You can see the Rams knock out the Packers,
them
the
out.
Packers knock out the Rams.
Knock it out, right? Knock out the Bucks. Packers knock out the Bucks.
Yeah.
All that. So definitely number 1 with Tampa. But we moving on from the 5-5. We're gonna get into boom or bust now because it's the beginning of the regular season. We are doing our boom and bust player and team for the NFL upcoming season. So we're gonna kick it off with our boom and bust team. So Drew, are you listening? You listen to music?
Nah. I'm listening.
That's so rude, bro. That's so rude. That's so rude.
Well, Drew used that as just rapping 20.
You just rapping.
I was not rapping.
You were. You just was jamming. I didn't.
What? I was not.
Trash boss, nigga.
Yeah, you were just
I was
jamming.
definitely not
You was
rapping.
like, oh, it some shit.
You should alert to a song.
I was not rapping. All right.
Okay,
whatever.
you were singing that.
You can always run a tape back.
Yo, okay, my bus
Drew.
team.
So,
my bus
Boom
team.
and Bus, who's your bus team?
Oh
Give us
my
your bus.
God! Yes, my boom.
your bus?
My bus team is going to be. My bus team is going to be Seahawks. My boom team is going to be. They just like I said, they're going to be the winners of the NFC East, which is going to be the football team, bro. That's going to be my boom.
The football team is your boom. All right, Ken. Give us your Boom and Bus team.
So Rams obviously boom. Bust. Gonna be Carolina, the Panthers.
I mean, you ain't expecting much from them.
They don't have a lot of expectations.
I got two others like Browns. What else you want?
Right. Okay. So I can see
what
that.
else?
They say they're saying he could work more with the Browns being your bus pick than the.
All right, so I got you. Put the Colts as my bus.
Oh, okay.
Okay. They have high expectations this year. Yeah, that's good.
I respect that one. All right. DQ. Boom and Bus team.
My boom is going to be like the Bills. I actually expect
again.
them to get
What's the boom? The Super Bowl is the only possible boom for them.
Pretty much.
Or AFC.
Yeah.
AFC.
No,
boom.
Super Bowl. Yeah, not for the Bills.
It wasn't in the AFC title game last year?
Because they're the best.
No. In the process,
it wasn't them.
It wasn't an AFC championship game.
They're the second best team in the AFC.
Okay.
They have to go to a Super Bowl. Yeah.
And my bus is the Ravens.
Bus is the Ravens. So he got Bills. He got Bills going to the Super Bowl. And Bus not doing shit. What the fuck? That was
sorry.
Who? Right. Matt Jones.
John. Bowman Bus player. I'm sorry. Bowman Bus team.
All I said. My boom, the G man.
Oh my God.
The G fucking man.
Talk that shit, boy.
Boom.
All right.
My bus, the cow girls.
Hey.
Wow.
Their expectations. It's always high. That's
an easy team to pick for a bus.
Even when they not supposed to be there, the expectations are always high. All right.
And they had Hard Knocks. They was hyping that team.
My opposite to Johnny, my bus is the Pittsburgh Steelers. I don't like them. I haven't liked them since 2009. I didn't like them in 2010. They made me cry in 2010, actually. Real Jet fans remember why they made me cry. But you know what? I think it's done. I think it's over. I think Ben Roethlisberger's career is over, hopefully. I just don't want the Steelers to be good anymore. I do like some of the pieces there with Najee Harris and Chase Claypool and Deontay Johnson. And Juju, I think, is a fucking bust as it is. I think he could be my bust player. I won't get into that. But my boom is the Dallas Cowboys. I think Zeke is on his way.
That's my point. That's why there was my bus.
I'm sorry. Look, maybe it's the Hard Knocks juice.
No, but
I don't know what it is.
Eddie loved Hard Knocks, and
I love Hard Knocks. I'm always listen. If it wasn't for Hard Knocks, I wouldn't have found Darren Waller. I wouldn't have come up with the theory that I have, and which I will. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of this too. After we draft, because the OSA draft is coming, minus DQ. I have a theory about tight ends and how they actually become booms. But I won't address what that is until later.
You won't indulge?
So again,
I won't tell you until after. I'll tell you after.
Eddie,
tomorrow
again.
When we
after the draft.
When we do the Zoom thing.
But on the record, Ezekiel Elliott's going to have 2,000 yards this year.
Ed loves Hard Knocks, and he has
he loves the tight end. 2,000 yards?
No, I said Zeke is going to have 2,000. this year.
He-
This will be
he
his
loves-
2K year.
I'm about to say.
and loves Hard Knocks, and he has theories on tight ends. So
Yep.
we will
And wait till
see.
you hear about what I have to say about wide receivers.
All right. Now, my boom team is, I told y'all, his defense is coming back crazy this year. This is going to be a great season. We are winning the NFC North.
North
Yes.
or the NFC?
We're going to win the NFC North. I'm just saying that.
Okay.
NFC
Okay.
North.
Okay. Okay.
Minnes-
I wanted you to
So,
specify. I wanted
the
you to
North.
specify.
The North. Boom is the Minnesota Vikings. We are playoff bound this season. And my bus, like DQ, Baltimore Ravens. Don't believe it. Don't believe it.
Take that, Drew.
Don't believe the hype. All right.
Eat that.
Now we're gonna get to our boom and bust player. Drew. Boom and bust. Who you got?
My boom is going to be fucking Matthew Stafford, and my bust is going to be.
That's easy.
Was it that easy? It's not really easy.
Fucking Matthew Stafford.
Huh?
Boom and two way.
No, yeah, him was just training the store. Let him get his bust play out. Let him get
Okay,
his bust.
my bad. Who you got his bust?
Russell Wilson.
Shoot from the hip.
I did not shoot from the hip. That was my bust play. That was my bust play. Russell
Whenever
Wilson.
you do the thought bubble look, Drew, it seems like you just like trying to think of something. So that's what be getting you. Whenever you look over your left shoulder, and you like doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever.
I don't know. It just be throwing me off. So I don't know. But boom and Matthew Stafford bust Russ. And that just
Russ.
All right, Kev. Boom and bust player.
My boom is Najee.
Najee Harris.
Najee Harris.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then my bust is
Drew, that's the running back for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Just so you know.
I know that.
My bust
My Fat
is a
Five.
quarterback.
Kind of like two.
Yo,
Fat
Drew,
Five
shut
ago.
the hell up.
You shut the
My
fuck
turn.
up.
My turn. It's my turn.
My
Sorry.
turn.
It's my turn.
My bust is a quarterback that was drafted extremely high.
Mhm.
No,
Oh,
Trevor.
damn.
I think Trevor's gonna be a bust, bro.
Oh wow. That's not
That's
who I was
shocking.
thinking.
I thought Kevin was gonna say Zach Wilson.
I thought he was going to disrespect because I was going to say you're not going to like mine.
I actually
'cause-
like what I saw from Zach Wilson.
All
Listen,
right.
I'm telling you, everyone loves what they're seeing out of Zach.
DQ boom and bust players.
My boom.
Dak Prescott.
No, I was gonna say Dak. I obviously I was gonna say him. I was gonna say Josh Allen is my boom because he got that money.
Super Bowl?
So the boom means he needs an MVP.
MVP.
Yeah,
and
He had the paper, so you got to back the shit up with MVP pretty much.
Okay, because
And-
you putting people they teams and people that's already at the top as a boom.
Because
So
I feel
the
like
next
last
level,
year they took that stride. I think this year's gonna take that.
They gonna-
They're saying they're going to the promised land.
he reaching the
Yeah.
pinnacle this year.
Yeah.
Got it.
So and my
Bus.
bus was like I think Ed had mentioned him, Juju Smith-Schuster. I can't
Yeah,
stand
he
that
trash.
dude, yo.
Yeah, he
I can't
trash.
stand that nigga, yo.
That nigga already a bust. You guess.
Mhm.
But John, boom or bust.
Worst one-trick pony in the
My
league.
boom is Sam Darnold. That's my boom.
Okay.
That's my boom. It's
Okay.
gonna be.
Yeah, I
great.
wish him nothing but the best.
He's gonna have great seasons for Carolina in his future. I think he's a very talented quarterback that was given up on too early.
Remember, statistically the worst quarterback in the NFL the last 3 years.
He played for the worst organization in the NFL for the last 3 years.
Well, if you compare our records, so were you.
I'm not even.
All right, but
Compare our records in the last 6 years.
we
You have 2 more wins
didn't
than us.
give up on our quarterback yet.
And
Okay.
who is your bust?
And say it in 4 words. No, you want to say, we got them rings.
Bust. Who you
My
got?
bust is Jimmy G. Jimmy Garoppolo is my bust.
Jimmy Gore.
Yeah, I hope you don't.
All Right. Jimmy's got working to get that bag, man.
And he's
Jimmy
on the hot stove.
He's not gonna get that bag, bro.
He got
Jimmy gonna
that
get
young
his
rookie
act.
waiting in the wings, in the
He's not gonna
shadows,
get
take
no
that
bag.
Hot
spot.
on his neck.
I
Hot on
don't
his
know
neck.
what you talking
Eddie.
about, Drew. He gonna get a bag.
He's not.
Well, Johnny said he did not give up on his quarterback, and then he mentioned, I didn't think you were gonna say the word, but you said it, and you said yet. I've been banging my drum on Daniel Jones, this being the make or break year for him. I think Giant fans have a ridiculous expectation for the team. I think they have a ridiculous expectation for Daniel Jones. And I know a lot of them, my two co-hosts on this pod, John and Kev, both agree that this is his make or break year. So that being said, put up or shut up. And honestly, fucking Daniel Jones, like, you got to fucking put up. I don't want nothing but the best for him. I want him to succeed. He's my bust this year. Because I don't think he'll do anything this year. I don't think he'll
listen.
I think this is the make or break, and then
you can't do it this year. There's no more excuses. Nothing else to be said.
Yeah, and then you give up on him this year. And then my boom, I alluded to him a little earlier, but it's in the same conference, it's in the same division, and it's going to match my boom or bust team. I think Zeke Elliott's going to have over 2,000 yards this year. I think he's going to slow down the fumbles. He's got his best friend, his butt buddy, his Dak Prescott back, his little Dakota boy. I think that he doesn't even need a lot of pressure on him because CeeDee Lamb, who could be tied for my boom as well, I think he's going to have an amazing year. I think Michael Gallup's going to have a great year, and I think Amari Cooper will have a great year. So the Cowboys are going to fool a lot of people this year offensively. I don't know what's going to happen with the injury to Zach Martin, but Connor McGovern has been a serviceable center. I know from firsthand experience, and Drew would know from firsthand experience if he was a real Jets fan.
Well, Amari Cooper said
that was a terrible hand gesture. Terrible hand gesture.
Amari Cooper said he's the best receiver. He felt like he's the best receiver in the NFL, and this season he's going to prove it.
Nah, so, Drew's really about to yell at what his fingers like this.
Nigga, oh my God.
Yeah, all right.
Yo, so, you did that to yourself.
My boom and bust players. My boom is
you had to. It's not only you had to point it out. Nigga.
Dude, shut the fuck up.
Everybody saw it.
My boom is the only black student at the School of Favre, and that is Jameis Winston.
Jameis, let's go. I love that.
My boom is Jameis Winston, and my bust is, I thought Kev was going to say him, Patriot quarterback Mac Jones.
Thank you. I hope so.
Bust. And that is boom or bust. All right, we're going to get into the last segment. And
nigga Kev always tries to do some slick shit. When Decap was in the beginning, he would always be like, hey, yo, he would screenshot it and send it to me and John, be like, this nigga Kev think he's slick. Like, all right, I guess it's not going to happen.
Kev, like, you ain't making the playoffs. Give me your pick. Give me your pick.
Have you a real cheater, son?
He had that connection with Steph. Steph be the one.
Him and Steph always used to make them low-key trades. Now he'd be doing that shit with Tiff too.
Nah, Tiff be needing help sometimes.
Nah, you want to release somebody so Tiff can pick them up. But we're gonna get into the last segment.
A lot of collusion. I hear a lot of collusion.
It is. I don't be a part of it, but I be watching. I be seeing it. When you hear this is our last segment where we pick our predictions for the week. Now, nobody got it right this week. We all got our predictions
rough week. It was also a rough sports week, so let's be
close.
But we do got football, so we do have something else that we can predict from. So, with football being back, when you hear this, your bold prediction for this sports week, Drew, when you hear this.
Najee Harris is rushing for 2 touchdowns. In the game.
Najee.
2.
He's a rookie running back, so
first game, 2 TDs.
That's
all right.
First for debut, that's valid.
That's solid. All right. DQ, when you hear this.
When you hear this, the Mets will have beaten the Yankees on 9/11.
Mets beat Yankees on 9/11.
Specifically on 9/11.
It's only right though because
disrespectful.
It's only
Why is it only right?
Because Piazza hit the first home run and be after 9/11.
All right, I guess you're right, but we're closer to Manhattan.
So
no, you're not.
I think the Bronx is closer to. I think geographically,
we think of New York City.
You see the skyline from
the towers and city.
Yeah, but it's definitely closer. The Bronx and Manhattan are more
definitely
closer
not.
than Manhattan and Queens.
Queens don't even count.
Hold on, time out.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie, DQ. The Yankee Stadium is probably closer to the towers than City Field like deep in Queens.
Yeah, City Field is like
It's only 5 train stops from Grand Central to the stadium.
To what?
That's the Grand Central.
The distance between Yankee Stadium and One World Trade Center is 13.7 miles, and the distance between hold on.
Drum roll, please.
Shitty.
It's way more than that.
Drum roll.
It takes 2 days to get through Queens.
No, it's not. It's right across the bridge.
The distance between Citi Field and One World Trade is 17.9. So we are closer. Eat a dick.
Okay. But you got the Mets.
Nah, because that shit's dead ass deep in Queens. City Field's dead ass deep. Yo, I went to City Field.
I'm thinking about in my case, in proximity to me, even though I'm like in Vernon, the Bronx is right here. I'm closer to City Field than I am Yankee Stadium.
I just know everything is deep in Queens.
But like, if I get to I work down the street from City Field now, so like I literally
I think I was the only one that caught
the bridge. Then
no, Ed, you're not the only one that caught that. I was gonna say something about drinking soda.
What y'all talking about?
You said everything is deep in Queens.
Come on, man. Whatever. All right, so whatever, man. John, when you hear this, what you got?
Johnny. Oh, it's on me. My fault. It's mad laughter going on. It's on me. When you hear this, my man Saquon will make an immaculate return, 100+ rushing yards with at least 2 TDs.
How is he gonna get the TDs? Two rushing, or one rushing, one receiving, or 2 receiving?
Nah, 2 rushing TDs. 2 rushing.
All right. So if he gets a rushing and a receiving, then it doesn't count.
If y'all want to be technical,
that's how I want to do it.
If he gets 100+ yards and he gets 1 receiving touchdown, I guess yes.
That's see, you let Ed fuck with your shit.
I'm just saying, like, no, I'm just trying to say, like, yo, if he gets 100+ yards in his first game back and he gets 1 receiving touchdown, 1 rushing touchdown, he's still either way. I'm saying he's gonna kill.
If he right, exactly, John. If he get the 100 yards and 2 touchdowns, whether it's receiving or rushing, I got you. You good.
Yeah,
you good. Eddie,
scrimmage yards.
Eddie want to make your shit hard for you. All right, Kev.
Because mine's a little bit more elaborate, is all I'm saying.
Yo, because DQ opened his mouth, I'm gonna say the Yankees are going to sweep the Mets in the Subway Series.
Big cats.
Big brooms. All right, Ed, when you hear this.
See, mine is a little bit more elaborate.
Okay.
Including Mac and Cheese Macule Jones. The 3 rookie quarterbacks that will be starting week 1, Trevor Lawrence, Mac Jones, and my guy Zach Wilson will throw for over 200 yards and at least 2 touchdowns. So I got 3 players throwing for over 200 yards and throwing for 2 touchdowns.
3 rookies,
and then
2 and 2 with 2.
And 2. And then this one's just like a little booster, My boy Zach's gonna rush for 1 too.
Trevor Lawrence.
That doesn't need to be added, but
that's the side.
Just so you guys know.
Yo, you heard Ed? What if Trevor Lawrence throws for 200 but has to run for two touchdowns?
Then it doesn't count. Then it doesn't count.
Okay. When you hear this, the opposite of Ed's, with all the rookie QBs, they all getting L's week 1. L's for all the rookie QBs that are starting.
Time out. Did you pick the Patriots to win the game in the pick'em?
No, I did. He picked the Dolphins.
Yeah, I picked them to lose.
All right.
I actually picked against.
Remember, I was the only one who picked the Pats. Everybody picked the Dolphins.
Oh yeah.
I picked against all the rookies already in the pick'em. So.
Yeah, that's fucked up. So what are you gonna do when Trey Lance starts, or Justin Fields starts, and Trey Lance actually, because you're from Chicago and you're a Niners fan.
And I'll fuck with them, but the other niggas.
You don't fuck with them because they're white and racist.
That's a part of it. So too, but that's our episode. That is our episode. All right, episode 21. OSA Out of Shape Allstars. Episode 71 all together with that on black. All right, we got whole crew here. Thank you for watching and listening to this episode. Football is back. Football is back. And
Yeah,
again, we're gonna have some good episodes now that football is here. Catch us next week, same time, same place. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you share. Make sure you rate. Check out the Dykeman podcast.
Whenever the episode comes out.
Hey, whenever the episode
and
comes
you're gonna
out.
have to let us know what the episode comes out for.
Yeah, definitely will. Definitely will. We might share it on Culture Capsule too. I might see if I can get it.
I follow them, so I see their notifications and stuff. But when Eddie's on Dykeman, because I fuck with them, check out Eddie on the Dykeman pod whenever that drops. But make sure you come back next week. The whole crew's here. Johnny's here, DQ's here, Drew's here, Kev's here, I'm here, Eddie here, and like always,
we out.
Yeah, you claim me the illest. You don't believe in yourself to forget it. You gotta put yourself up in position. Ice game on there, ice. And my ice game's been in the kitchen. How can you tell me to pick a religion? I'm 24 and I'm broke as a bitch, but I'm a millionaire rich in the spirit. Yeah, hoping you get my plight. 24 hours in a day. Goofy ass niggas might die by night. Stand clear, hands in the air, I know my rights.